There we go. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Ball Game Podcast. I'm Matt.
I'm Tom.
I'm Dean.
And,
usually Chris is here, but Chris is behind the camera today. Nick's resting up.
For the good 30 seconds.
Yeah. No,
The way you said it,
you're implying what I'm...
you're saying that Chris is behind the camera for good today.
He's literally behind the camera.
He
right
is at the
there.
current moment. Yes, he is. But Chris will be making his way around the camera in about 5 seconds. 5, 4. He's just going to... Never mind.
Chat?
Hold on. Give him a second. Chat is popping off. What's up, everybody? Glad you guys are pulling up for this live stream tonight. A little bit different, obviously, than the usual. We usually release our full podcast on a Tuesday morning, and we will be releasing this as a full podcast, I do believe. But Tonight we decided it's free agency day. It's the day that everybody gets to tamper. They get to talk to all these free agents, get to sign some deals, even though they're not officially signed until Wednesday. But a lot of action usually on this day, and then Wednesday everything becomes official. So it was a fun day of
Also,
free agent signings.
Shorts on. It was 70 degrees in New York today.
Yeah.
That's why shorts are on.
It was such a great day.
Such a beautiful day. It was awesome.
We have had 2 straight days of just phenomenal weather, might I add. Yesterday, we actually, for the first time, you did not come, unfortunately, but for the first
I
time
was
in
sleeping, bro. I wish I was awake. I work all
that
day on
sucks.
Saturdays.
Okay.
So like,
for the first time in a good,
days.
3 years, we went outside and played basketball.
We did.
As a collective.
Yeah, big group, like 15 people there. So yeah, it was quite the time, man. It was nice to be back outside. The weather in New York's supposed to be good all week, and then we go back down to like the 40s because New York
Naturally.
in March. So, but yeah, whole lot of free agent signings to talk about today. We're gonna go division by division. Before we jump into everything, is there like a move that comes to mind that like was your favorite move from today?
The Giants, not the Giants. The Dolphins getting Malik Willis.
Yeah.
What a move.
With a Tua jersey on.
Right.
It's the last time I get to wear it. It's my goodbye.
It's
Well,
not
it's vintage
Yeah,
now. It's vintage now. So, what about you, Tom? Is there a favorite move?
I love the Illuminor signing. I thought
Yeah.
we got a really good deal on that. Other than that, nothing comes to mind. I'm sure something will jump out when we go over it, but
Dean, is there a favorite move from today, whether Jets or otherwise?
thought the Jets stole Minka Fitzpatrick for a 7th-round pick. I thought it was a great deal.
true.
Yeah, no, fair, for sure.
Basically free.
We got 60 people in here, by the way, fellas. So
You
all
said
of you
world
guys,
is ending tomorrow. I just asked.
who'd you ask? That's
Appreciate
the
that.
real. That's the real
Nobody
question.
does.
Who'd you ask? Okay, damn, what the hell?
Sorry.
That was
Tomorrow?
morbid,
Cheese
bro.
and Bear Paws here. What's up, guys?
What's up, fellas? Love you
How
too.
doing?
Love you
Yo,
too.
I think Kevin wants us to talk about the trades.
No,
The-
Kevin.
Please talk about the trade, bro. I think we're gonna get there, bro. We're gonna be here for a minute. We're
Yeah.
hoping that being live is gonna bring some good juju, and hopefully we get a trade or a signing,
That'd be
something
sick.
big. Should we tell them what we're really looking for?
Yeah, we could start it off.
We're hoping BTJ gets traded during
Yeah.
the stream.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's gonna happen, but there's been smoke all day,
all week.
all week, and we need it to happen.
Well, 3 people on this podcast have a horse in this race for BTJ.
Yep.
I have a horse in this race. I have him on 2 dynasty rosters.
Well,
I
yeah,
have
but
a
I'm saying
big
like
horse in
That's
this
a race. That's a
that is a horse in the
It's a
race,
horse,
I
yeah.
guess.
Why do you even own a Tua jersey?
All right. He led the league in passing yards.
But Dean, obviously a Jet fan. Me and Tom, Giant fan. Chris has Brian Thomas in Dynasty. So we're all pretty invested in this whole Brian Thomas saga. Very curious to see where he lands. Hopefully it happens while we're on live. But knowing our luck, it'll happen the second we go off of the live stream. Because
That's
that
happened to us before.
happens so often to us, actually. But it is what it is. Hopefully something big happens while we're here. But let's get things started with your team, Dean. The Jets had quite an eventful day in free agency so far. So
They did, and I'm glad it started before the tampering period even kicked off. I woke up pretty late today because I was so exhausted, and I woke up to some great news. Minka Fitzpatrick getting sent to the Jets for a 7th-round pick, and then the Jets extended Minka Fitzpatrick. Like I said in our AFC East or East video in general, The Jets need veteran leadership on this defense. It's a very young team, the third youngest team in the league. And if Aaron Glenn wants to keep his job, they have to start producing wins. How do you produce wins? You bring in talent, is the idea of football. Building a team, you bring in good players, hopefully they add. So you bring in Micah Fitzpatrick, who isn't what he once was, had a solid year with the Dolphins, was bad with the Steelers, good with the Dolphins before that. The Jets brought in the Dolphins secondary coach to be their defensive coordinator. Hopefully you could bring some of that to the Jets. Also, a move that I predicted, Mario Davis comes back to the Jets. Good old friend, third stint with the Jets. I forgot there was a second stint. He played for the Jets in 2017, as well as we drafted him in 2012.
I didn't know there was a second stint either.
I didn't know that either. We traded him to the Browns. Then he signed back. This is his second time signing back with us.
Wow.
He just loves the
Loves
Jets.
New
so
York,
much.
bro.
He loves it. He loves losing, I guess.
Jeez.
But another veteran leader that we absolutely needed so bad. So that's cool. And then we got some depth defensive line pieces to go over, which are not too exciting, but I'm going to go over them anyway.
They're not exciting, but we're going to talk about them anyway because it's the Jets.
Because it's the Jets, because I'm here. We signed David Onyemata, depth defensive tackle. We also brought in, I'm sure everybody saw Tavondre Sweat a couple weeks ago. We have Jawan Briggs and Andrew Phillips. A bunch of vets, and then Jawan Briggs, a solid, beefy front.
Big, meaty men.
Meaty men.
Big, meaty men.
We also brought in a couple edges. Joseph Asai, who has a ton of upside, hasn't really produced the way a lot of people thought he would thus far in his career. But, when you're a team like the Jets, you need to take upside shots on younger free agents.
Yeah.
Right? That's the idea. And then we brought in Kingsley Enagbare. Honestly, don't know much about him. Could you tell me? Do you know much about him?
Welcome, Kingsley.
He's okay, right? A depth
He's
piece?
the good depth piece.
Sure. We'll probably take an edge at 2. Neither of these guys will start, so it is what it is.
Look, I like your offseason so far, Dean. And the Jets have done well.
We just need a quarterback.
You lost John Simpson. That sucks.
Yeah,
You don't have a
so.
quarterback. That sucks. But
Might lose AVT.
Simpson
yo, I love you, Corey. You don't need to do all this. We love you.
Simpson got brought back on a cheap deal too, in terms of $10 million a year.
Ravens made a great move to get him back.
I feel like that was probably he probably took less to be with the Ravens. I'm feeling like, I don't know, AVT.
I was about to say that.
I'm hesitant with AVT because if he's looking for
I'll take him.
if he's looking for 16, 17 mil a year and he's gonna be out half, 3/4 of the time, it's just not worth it.
I will happily have AVT on the New York Giants.
I'm honestly at this point kind of leaning towards just letting him go because it's not worth banking on a guy who's never healthy.
Well, the thing is, I think we've seen this offseason. The teams really don't give two shits about the medical situations for some of these guys.
Yeah.
I feel like they should.
I wouldn't want to sign AVT to a 4-year deal, personally. But if we could get him for a 2-year deal,
Sure.
I'm open to that.
If there's a bidding war, he's not taking a 2-year deal.
Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it. That's probably what ended up happening with Jalen Phillips, is what I'd have to assume.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think you guys need to get AVT back, especially after losing Simpson. You don't want to lose this much on the interior of your offensive line at this point.
I think it's okay if he walks, and I'll tell you why. I think we have 2 franchise tackles. You have Joe Tippmann, who could play guard or center. And then you have Josh Myers, who's still on the roster, who was solid last year at center. All you really need to do is draft a guard, which they have a ton of draft capital they could totally do.
And it's a good guard draft.
Right. So if you lose AVT, you don't have to spend the cap. Maybe you're able to bring in another receiver, whatever happens, make a trade. Yo, P.
Pat,
Lou.
what up, baby?
We're live right now, P. Lou. What up?
Yo, Pat's in the building, baby.
Pat's in the building.
Pat's
Yo.
in the building.
W's in the chat. Big Nick's at the
Big Nick
show.
ain't here.
Big
Big
Nick
Nick's
is
a little
sick.
sick, bro.
The flu game?
Well, we don't want
Nah,
to
he can
have
stay
flu
home.
games
Yeah.
personally.
He can stay home.
He can
I'm good on
stay
the
his
flu
ass
game.
right at home, honestly.
Also, the chat is right. We are cursed. I'm just talking about it because I'm a fan and I have nothing else to look forward to. So,
Yeah.
take it with a grain of salt. Do I think we're going to win more than 5 games? Probably not.
Everybody in here, drop a W Pat in the chat, please, immediately. We need that. All right, so Jets, you're happy about the offseason so far?
So far.
Is there a
It
move
was great.
Is there a move you want? A big move, one move?
I think it's the move we all want in this room. Maybe not. You don't really care who it is, I guess, Chris. But
No, he definitely cares who he goes to.
If I'm the Jets, like, you really want Brian Thomas. I mean, if he's really going for a 3rd-round pick, if there is a bidding war, I'm cool with sending a 2. I'm cool with sending 46 we have. I'm cool with sending even 33, going as high as that, and maybe getting back like a 5th from the Jags or something. Like, I'm okay with that, considering if you're the Jets and you're planning on taking offensive talent in the 2nd round, there's nobody in this draft that enamors me to the point where you have to be taken. There's no, Travions. There's no Judkins going in the 2nd round. Like that stuff was going on last year. That we don't got that this year. So I'm going with Brian Thomas, a guy who did put up 1,000 yards in his rookie year.
Yep.
For whatever reason, the Jaguars are looking to get rid of him. I'll take him gladly.
Yo, shout out Fig. Fig, we love you. You've been super active in that Discord too. You're the man. We love you.
Yeah, he's holding it down.
If you're not already in the Discord, if you are in here and haven't joined the Discord yet, we have a lot of fun in there. So Ball Game Pod.
Yes.
Go join that.
Chat, we're not ignoring you. We see everything you guys are saying. We got hella shit to cover.
This is a full podcast.
Yeah, we're going to do our thing, and then at the end here, we're going to get to you guys and give you guys 20 minutes to answer any questions you guys have. We're not ignoring you. We see everything you guys are saying.
Yeah.
I thought the Jets' day 1 of free agency is honestly a home run. I feel like, you're a fan, and you know better than we would know because we're not fans, and what you wanted was what you wanted was veteran presence, and I feel like you guys got that. And the home run splash is the draft, where you guys have multiple picks in the top 50.
Right. So
4 picks in the top 50.
4 in the top 50. Yeah.
So that's where the home run comes.
That's where and for a team that doesn't have much NFL talent, they brought in NFL talent. How much more could you really ask for? Right.
And vets, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, you have so much young talent on the roster already. You're going to bring in so much more young talent. You need veteran presence. I thought home run.
Aaron Glenn's calling defense, too, and they hammered away at defense in free agency.
The Osai signing is a little bit steep money-wise for a guy who really hasn't done much of anything, but
if it works out,
money to pay.
What was it, 336?
334.5, yeah.
Given what some of these edge rushers are getting, bro, solid deal.
Good edge rushers.
Yeah,
Osai's good. He's good, not great.
Osai
Good, not great.
Might not. If they take an
below
edge,
average, yeah, he's a rotational guy. Yeah, he's a rotational guy.
Right. Is he better than Will McDonald?
No.
Right.
How about Geno? Would you be happy with Geno?
At this point in the game, he's the best option we have. What else is the option?
It's Kyler.
Kyler's not coming to the Jets. Kyler's, it's not done, but he's probably a Viking.
Yeah.
Okay. What else could we possibly do?
Yeah.
The Carson Wentz stuff
Ty Simpson
would make me want to die, quite frank. If Carson Wentz was our quarterback. Aaron Glenn's out of a job if that happens.
Yeah, it'd be horrifying.
So,
that'd be the worst thing ever.
I don't know. I think Geno has a little bit left in the tank. Kirk Cousins, I feel like Geno's probably still better right now than Kirk Cousins.
Okay, fair. I think it's negligible at that point, but I don't mind Geno for your squad. I think you guys could be competitive next year with what you've done so far, Dean. And if you hit in the draft.
I don't think so. I think we're still a year away from the possibility of...
Someone block this motherfucker, bro.
You didn't know about Tua? I haven't seen anything. Wow.
Yeah, how do I?
Wow.
Yeah,
it's probably so much
trying to
fun to
figure
do.
that out.
Yeah.
Like not knowing anything, and then it's probably fire.
Yeah, no.
I'm done talking about the Jets, honestly. It's not that crazy.
Honestly, the
good, though.
AFC East was relatively quiet outside of one other team. The Bills didn't do too much. I guess we could kind of summarize. Obviously, the DJ Moore deal, but I think we kind of covered that in one of the other podcasts. I'm not a big fan of the DJ Moore contract. The DJ Moore trade personally on the Bills side of things. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Cool. We knew. But yeah, I think a second-round pick for a guy like DJ Moore at this point is a bit much. In my personal opinion, you guys could obviously chime in and let me know what you think of that situation, but I just think a second for DJ is just a lot, in my opinion.
I think it
at
was
this
an overpay. But you're talking about a second at the end of the draft. It was the 30th pick. It was the 60th pick in the draft to a team that was desperate for wide receiver help and didn't really have many other holes on the roster to fill, in my opinion. So, they needed somebody. And if that's what it was, like if the discrepancy was between a second and a third, I guess at that point you couldn't get anybody else, then you get DJ Moore, which I still think he's got good ball left in him.
Two is crazy though.
A two is crazy. Yeah, I think a two is a lot.
Like I felt like
agree.
DJ Moore's past his like peak
100%.
a while ago.
Yeah.
And even at his peak, was he worth the second round? I guess he was because they traded the 101 or whatever. But
Yeah, it's just, is he washed? Or is it just
I don't know if he's
bad fit?
I mean, he's not the guy he once was for sure, but I think DJ Moore's still good. The Bills needed it so bad. The receivers in this draft really aren't that good aside from the top three.
you know what it feels like to me though, the Bills and wide receivers just feel like they become bad.
Oh yeah, they've missed on a few guys.
Yeah.
They've missed on a few since Diggs left.
Yeah, I was gonna
But
say Diggs went there and was awesome, but it was
So I guess it does kind of make sense. If
It
you just
definitely
can't
makes
draft them,
sense,
if you
yeah.
can't draft them, why not just trade for one?
Yeah, the Keon Coleman miss was like detrimental.
Oh,
that really was the plan. Like
Bro.
Yeah.
so bad for their
I mean,
franchise.
DJ Moore had his best years with Joe Brady, like in Carolina.
it's true too. I forgot about that.
At least DJ Moore and Curtis Samuel are back together.
We're
They
seeing
cut
a lot of
Never mind.
Yep.
I feel like there's a lot of players in this cycle who are choosing to go back to former coaches or situations that they thrived in.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a theme
Yeah.
in this offseason so
sure.
far, is what I'm noticing.
Yeah, I'm with it. And I think a big move for the Bills was getting Connor McGovern back, too.
Huge.
So-
Had to do that.
Had to. He was definitely going to be a hot commodity on the free agency market.
I thought they got a good deal for him too.
awesome.
Considering,
deal.
He's not Linderbaum,
Linderbaum
but Linderbaum
doubled his
got
fucking
Linderbaum got
yearly-
$27 million, and they got him for
Yeah.
13. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, nuts. Like that. Yeah, that was the craziest part. But that's pretty much all the Bills did. I thought the DJ Moore move
Even
was
the Taron Johnson trade sucks to lose a guy of that caliber.
Oh, I didn't even
but
know they traded
They
him.
were
yes, they did.
they were planning on releasing him. So you swapped
yeah.
a 7th round pick for a 6th round pick. At least you got a little bit of something back for a guy that you're planning on cutting.
One of the, also a damn good player though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Where'd he go?
it's tough to lose, but
Where did he go?
Vegas.
Yes, they
Very
made a
nice. Very
ton
nice.
of
Yeah,
moves.
Yeah, very
bro.
nice.
The Raiders made a ton of moves. All right, moving on to a team that was just in the Super Bowl. Let's talk about the New England Patriots. I think it's been a pretty quiet offseason for the Patriots, all things considered.
I think they're waiting for a big move to open up. But
mean,
I think it's going to be AJ.
Yeah, I
It's
think
going to happen.
something like that.
They
Yeah.
got Draymond Jones.
Draymond Jones is a cool signing.
Like
Needed edge help, defensive line help, but
Sure.
that's really all they did. They're waiting on the AJ Brown trade.
Also, doesn't feel like they still need to address their offensive line too. It was absolutely horrible in the playoffs, so a little bit concerning there.
Yeah.
And you're not getting the easiest schedule in football next year either. So
Schedule merchants. A little bit of
Tough.
schedule merchants, bro. But yeah, I guess we
Yeah,
can
not much to say there. I mean, it's going to be tough to address the offensive line, given that a lot of the good ones
all
are
gone,
off the
yeah.
market.
We got 100 viewers in the
Yeah, crazy,
bro.
We're
crazy, bro.
doing pretty good right now. Let's keep it rolling.
Yeah. Patriots, like, I'd go as far as to say they lost day one. Not
Yes.
doing anything.
Cutting digs
Yeah.
had to happen.
yeah,
But
yeah,
didn't do shit.
but still a big loss. I mean, you lost 1,100 yards. You know. Like,
Yeah, they're a worse team than they were
Yeah.
2 months ago, a month ago.
Easily.
So,
Yeah, and I mean, I think they will trade for AJ Brown, and then we'll probably look at them a little bit differently. But that offensive line still needs some improvements, man. Like you got to go make a move there. So if Rasheed Walker's out there and available, go get him. Go get him. That's simple. That's how I look at it for them. But all right, last team, and a team that Chris is repping at the current moment. Malik Willis in, Tua Tagovailoa out. So we might need to get on that in the chat again. But
Yeah.
immediately actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just
Yo.
yo,
good.
nuts.
Yeah, we're
Yo.
Nuts.
What the heck?
Jesus Christ.
Yee.
gosh.
Jesus Christ. Holy
Nick's
shit.
on it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I made Nick mod, so he'll take care of everything.
Let's go, Nick. We love you, Nick.
We don't stand for that.
It's not funny, man.
Not at all. Not at all. Malik Willis in.
It's a sad day. It's a sad day. I believed in Tua so much. I really thought he was the guy.
You spent U.S. currency on that.
Yeah, but it was only $30 bucks. It was only $30 bucks. It looks real though.
It does. Yeah, you fooled me. Yeah, you
It
fooled me.
Nice
Yeah.
jersey. Bad player.
I'm not like, I don't know. I really don't have much thoughts. This is kind of exactly what I thought was gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's not really what I wanted to happen, but I don't know what else. If you guys were in my shoes, I feel like you guys would be doing the same thing. I got to convince myself. Yep. Yeah, I mean, a completely new front office, new head coach. This is their fucking guy. Like, this is their guy. We only saw 28 dropbacks of this guy. They were at the facility with him every day for the past 2 years. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna trust them. The contract for Willis is fine. Honestly, it's kind of less than I mean.
I think it's exactly what we.
367 is like that. If he could easily outplay that, like it's not like a high bar that he has to maintain. You know what I mean? So I think it's cool. I mean, he's a playmaker. Need that, especially with a bad offensive line. Need a guy who can move back there. But I mean, that's really it. Like, I don't know.
How's it feel that your boy's gone now?
I'm upset. That's my guy. I still root for him. He went to one of my other teams.
True.
I could jump back on the Falcons.
He went to
bandwagon.
a very solid spot.
I could jump back on the Falcons bandwagon.
Best spot for him.
I never left.
True.
Yes, the answer is yes.
I mean, I sat through Desmond Ridder. I sat through Marcus Mariota. I sat through Kirk Cousins. I sat through Michael Penix. I sat through Kirk Cousins again. Now the Falcons finally got their guy. Tua.
Oh, Lord, bro.
What?
What?
Another lefty. The O-line.
They do have two lefties, yes.
Two
It's
lefties. One,
That is-
He's a scheme fit.
He is a scheme fit.
that is a,
one with a fucked up lower half, one with a fucked up upper half. So
if you put the two together, I guess.
they make a
What do they make? Is it
a
a
problem.
good quarterback?
They make a problem.
I mean, someone said in the chat, too, like, that's a part of this, too, is Malik Willis's good sample was in a LaFleur offense, which kind of sets anyone up to succeed. But, I don't know. I mean, Slowick was... What, was he there, or where was Slowick before Houston? I don't know.
I was just looking this up.
So,
He was with a young quarterback, though,
Yeah.
and Stroud, like... It's a similar scheme to that.
He was terrific the first year. He was getting head coaching buzz the first year with Stroud, and then he just fell off a cliff. Yeah.
So their offense isn't that bad, right?
It's
The
not.
problem is their defense.
Yeah.
And how do you address that with no money? What do you do?
Draft.
Draft and pray. Yeah.
Draft and pray.
I think the hate on, by the way, I see a lot of people in the chat just hating on Tua. I think the hate on Tua is a little bit overblown. Like, I really do. I am not a fan of Tua, but I really do think it's like,
bro.
I think it's Nick's going to get on that. I just think it's going to be, like, we're hating a little bit too much. We're hating a little bit too much on the guy. So he's still a good, not good. That's pushing it. Still solid. Tua's still solid. He could put
He's not like
together
drummed
something.
out of the league bad like some people make him out to be. Like
No. Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's not bad. He's not bad to the point that, like, we should be talking about the dude not even being a starter,
Right.
not even being capable of being a starter. So, I don't know. I think it's an okay move for Atlanta. I don't hate that,
I
but
think it's a great move for Atlanta.
I agree.
for nothing, next to nothing.
I think it's the best outcome for
scenario?
them. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it was the best thing you could.
I thought the single best case scenario for them would have been Kyler personally, but that's
I feel like Tua is better for Stefanski and the offense than Kyler is. We kind of talked about how Stefanski would have to really adjust his game to Kyler, but
yeah.
I feel like Stefanski.
No, I think Tua's
think
going to
Tua
ball,
drops in.
bro. I'm happy for him.
I mean, for him, you really can't ask for a better situation.
Good O-line.
Good O-line, weapons, good head coach.
We see reclamation projects in the NFL quarterback every year.
I always say, I will
so
always
awful.
say, Sam
And he's in a
Darnold
dome.
won a Super Bowl.
He is in a
Perfect.
dome. Good weather over there.
In the
if
South.
in the South.
In
He
the
needs to stay in the
South.
South. Put him in a dome. Who knows? Tua
Wow,
might-
what a division. Tua, Baker, Bryce Young, and
the-
Chuck.
They're my pick to win the division next year.
Yo, he's low-key the best
Ooh.
quarterback in the division.
Yo, every year you've been against the Falcons.
No,
You're
this
turning
is
now?
the year they win.
Tua is the one who turns it around
Yeah.
for them. That's so hype.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
That's so hype.
We just did a complete
I'm being
180 in 5 minutes on
No,
Tua.
okay, because if you're the Falcons offense, like you really just needed your quarterback to not be Michael Penix or Kirk Cousins, and I think you make the playoffs. Right? Like
Yeah.
they would have won the division.
Yeah.
You slide Tua right in there, and that's it's a top third offense in the league.
top third
third
offense
offense.
in the league.
What a statement.
Top 12.
Top 11 or 12. I don't know, man.
You got Bajan, Drake,
John.
Bijan
John.
Bijan
They need
or
a-
Bijan?
Kyle
Receiver.
Pitts.
Who'd they
do
bring
need
in
another
today?
receiver. Zacchaeus.
He's back. Back in ATL.
Alameda is always finding his way in a roster.
Yo, their wide receiver too is Kyle Pitts though, and they got Bijan out of the backfield too.
They
It's
need to bring
okay.
Back
Could
our
be worse.
boy, Christian Blake. They got to bring him back.
And Tajay.
And Tajay.
Bring both
Bring
our
the boys
guys in,
back.
bro. Bring both our
Go
guys
get Russell
in.
Gage if he's out there. Bring the boys
Arthur
back.
Smith at?
College.
Ohio State.
Oh, right. Okay. Cool. Tajay can't go back there.
No, none
don't
of the
think
boys
so.
can. No.
Actually, you might be able to nowadays.
Low-key, yeah.
Low key.
If you got eligibility, bro, I don't think he does. He played 4 years.
I think I'm gonna get like the Malik Willis orange jersey.
You're gonna get a
Orange
Malik Willis
jersey?
jersey.
Fuck yeah, that's my quarterback. What?
They have orange jerseys.
Like I could
Oh, the
do the
throwback.
throwback and
Yo.
custom it.
Yo.
Yeah, I know, bro. Tall.
Who was the running back that everybody had the jersey of? Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Ricky Williams throwback Dolphins jerseys go so hard.
Is that a new one you're gonna add to your?
I think so. I'm obsessed with buying jerseys off eBay now. There's a Wayne Corbett. You like that? Pat, you like that? Yeah.
How do you know all these? I like that actually.
gross.
Josh Cribbs was that dude.
I think he's a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Fame returner, maybe. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. What's next?
We'll stay in the AFC. We'll go to a team that I've actually seen getting mentioned in the chat a whole lot. The most active team in free agency. We'll go to the AFC West. We'll go and talk about the Las Vegas Raiders. What an offseason it has been for the Raiders. The most moves of any team. And just some of their free agency moves. Here we go. Tyler Linderbaum, obviously. The highest paid center of all time now, $27 million a year. Kwity Paye, Quay Walker, Nakobe Dean, Jalen Naylor, Eric Stokes, and of course the trade for Taron Johnson. They've been active. They had money, and they have been the most active team. What are some thoughts on the Raiders offseason so far?
Well, they made another big time move.
What was the other? Am I missing something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty big something.
Yeah. Big.
Big tattoo
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Big
That's
move.
part of the offseason.
He was talking about additions.
Yeah, I was.
Well, I mean,
was thinking
I know,
additions, not
It
subtractions.
might be addition by subtraction. Oh.
What?
Oh, the great one of the
Whoa.
best in the league.
I mean, two firsts is like
type shit.
pretty elite for them when they have so much cap room and they're already getting Fernando Mendoza. I mean, that's
Mm-hmm.
pretty great. Losing Max Crosby sucks, but I feel as though they didn't need him.
Okay,
Need
now
him?
every team could need
Yeah.
a
Well,
Max
but
Crosby.
the
Other
return
holes
on
to fill.
the return on value was sick.
Yeah.
yes.
With a great return.
Yeah, if you're going to trade Max Crosby, it's much easier when you get two firsts. Like,
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I like it for both sides personally.
I just saw like trending on Twitter. It was when they traded Khalil Mack and they had what, like 3 first-round picks, and it was shit. I don't even remember. It was Josh Jacobs, and then I don't remember who the other 2 picks were. So it's
good.
like you got to hit your picks. Like that's
And
always the
was
next
it-
step.
Reload, do it again.
No, it wasn't the Ruggs draft, don't think.
No, I don't think it was Ruggs.
but no.
That was way later.
So what do we think of what they've done so far this offseason and as a whole? I know the Max Crosby deal, you guys obviously like that, but outside of that,
The Linderbaum deal, it's a ton of money for a center, but their offensive line, their interior offensive line was so notably bad last year, and the Raiders just don't get good players all that often. So their offensive line was that bad. They've got Mendoza coming in. They've got Genty. They've got Bowers. They've got a lot of draft capital in this offensive line. They're going to have a lot of in this offense. They're going to have a lot of money invested into this offense. So I think you protect your investments there. So I if there's a team that's going to pay that much for a center, it's the Raiders. They had it to spend and they spent it. On the other side of the ball, their defense was absolutely atrocious, and it's still not very good. But they made a lot of decent moves, so I like it for them.
What's the saying that you like to say? Putting Band-Aids over bullet wounds?
Yeah.
That's what this feels like. Feels like they just spent the money because they had to. Like, I don't know.
but that's in the same vein. That's
It's
kind of what we
good.
said about the Patriots last year, in a way.
Yeah, but the Patriots
Not saying
just
they're
felt
gonna-
like there was like more direction to it.
Well, they got Vrabel too, so
Yeah, it just felt like there was more direction to it. I don't know. I mean, they got a bunch of good players.
I
Don't get me wrong.
like
the
that they
two
paired up.
linebackers.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Like Linderbaum's obviously great.
It feels like classic Raiders.
It does. It does.
I'm with you with that.
It's almost like when you're evaluating a quarterback out of Alabama, and Eric Laverty will tell you like, stop evaluating the school, evaluate the player. You know what I'm saying? Like we're evaluating the team
Wow.
because it's the Raiders. But like, I don't know.
Okay.
You
I get it.
dressed a lot, bro. Got two linebackers, dress the offensive line.
We're never dropping Matty J merch. Get that out of
Quiddy
here.
All right,
Pay and
bro.
Malcolm
Damn.
Coates. Like you
Did
address
not need to acknowledge that.
you address the edge after you trade Max Crosby. Bring in two corners. Well, not two new corners, but you bring back Eric Stokes. You bring in Teron Johnson to play the nickel. Jalen Naylor was honestly phenomenal last year in Minnesota and like limited
I love
limited
Jalen Naylor.
opportunity. Like you brought in talent. So
Bro, the wide
it's like-
receiver market is crazy, by the way.
It's absolute insanity.
Like Naylor got 3 years, $35 million.
Like what?
That's a bag.
Like what?
I think they got I think they did like a solid B. Like
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
you're not ashamed to show your mom the test. Like you're not like hiding it or trying to, keep
Right.
it from her. But like, could have did better.
Yeah.
I agree. I think it's good for the Raiders.
Yeah, I think it's a good offseason.
I understand what you guys are saying with the whole.
I already went over my thoughts on the Jets, bro. Rewind.
Jeez.
Yo, you're on
I'm
one
just
tonight,
telling him.
bro.
Bro just joined.
Was that mean?
No wonder the Discord hates you. By
Was
the way,
that mean?
No
Why are
wonder
they
the
saying
Discord.
Fs?
Oh my gosh, that wasn't mean.
Are they
No.
saying like
F in
F
chat
like for
Matty J
the?
merch.
All right, bro.
That's such glaze. That's such glaze.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Like,
Yeah.
what is that? Like, what is this wide receiver market? I just genuinely don't
Merch
understand.
for
it.
each sack in the squad.
Oh, Ken Walker to the Chiefs. Yeah,
Hype, right?
yeah, that'll be spoken about as well in a few, but because we're in that division right now. But look, I understand the whole evaluating it in terms of looking at it from the Raiders' perspective, like how we don't want to give them full credit because it is the Raiders and they always fuck things up. But like every player they got is a good football player and helps
agreed.
this team.
Yeah.
So, like, I
And
don't
the
think
contracts weren't really too bad.
for the
like,
most part, no. The Linderbaum one,
I really don't mind the Linderbaum.
I don't
me
mind
neither.
it
That's
either.
what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
don't either.
That's the price you had to pay. Like,
Yeah.
what were you gonna do? Not address the position? You know what I mean?
Right.
That O-line could be good next year. It could be solid.
Like,
So,
like Connor McGovern was never leaving Buffalo, clearly. So,
Right.
like, what else were you gonna do? Bring an AVT to play guard for you? Like,
Right.
yikes.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
That's gross.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
And their interior line was that bad. Like you need a Linderbaum to
Yes.
be able to carry. I mean, now you got
Exactly.
Colt Miller at left tackle still, and then you got what's the kid's
Powers
name?
Johnson.
Powers Johnson. You
Like,
can move him. Like
Have some building blocks.
yeah.
Glaze was good 2 years ago. The Glaze on the right side
The
of the
Glaze.
offensive line. But their entire O-line was beat up and sucked last
So
year.
bad
Like,
last year.
Pete Carroll also forced some situations there, brought in his son.
Chip Kelly.
Chip Kelly, another one. Like, it was just a bad situation last year. But I like
I mean,
the
I
Linderbaum
love
with Mendoza.
I love Kubiak too. I love Kubiak. He's a G. It's my guy.
Did they they still have Michael Meyer, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We only
Yeah, I
traded-
forgot you traded Michael Meyer.
yeah, we only
right?
traded him.
I
in
traded
fantasy
Michael
league.
Myers.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. So I think they're gonna get the most out of those two tight ends too. I think so. They're both very talented. So I like what the Raiders did this offseason personally. So I'm with it. All right, moving on. The team that we've seen build a dynasty over the last few years, but last year they failed. They didn't even make the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes unfortunately tore his ACL. The Kansas City Chiefs. What a odd offseason it's been so far. They have 2 first-round picks in this upcoming draft, and they added Kenneth Walker, the best running back on the market, Super Bowl MVP, and gave him a little bit of a bag. 3 years, I think it was 42?
45.
Up to $45 million, yeah. So Travis Kelce back. They've lost a few guys. Traded Trent McDuffie.
I thought it was gonna be more
As in what? Like you thought
money to Ken.
Really?
I thought
Like
so.
15's.
We thought it would
15
be
years
like
That's a
good.
lot.
Yeah.
I know. I just felt like
Super
I
Bowl
thought there was
MVP,
so many
like,
teams that were like in on him that it was gonna push the price. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just surprised. Like I knew the Broncos were in on him, the Giants, Obviously the Chiefs.
Yep.
I don't know. I thought they were gonna like push it even more.
I don't think the Giants were ever actually in on the Ken
They're
Walker
taking
sweepstakes.
Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, it's not happening, bro. Don't even put that out in the air.
I just did.
So, I do like the Ken Walker move. I've pounded the drum in terms of if you want to get the most out of Kenneth Walker, you want to pair him with a guy that could do the dirty work at least throughout the
I agree.
regular
They
season.
have one. Kareem Hunt.
Are they? I guess. He's so washed. But
He's good at what they need him to be good at, though.
short yardage.
Yes.
He could definitely
Goal
spell
line,
Ken Walker.
he does.
in there,
Just
yeah.
eat carries.
Yes.
Like
New Jersey.
Hmm?
What about Mr. New Jersey?
He's gone.
Ken Walker
He's
also
cooked. He's cooked.
earned himself a larger role though.
Yeah.
Because he played in that role for the regular season and was very good and very efficient and stayed healthy. But then when Sharps went out and he was unleashed, he looked like damn near a top 5 running back in the entire NFL. Like that's part of this contract. That's why probably part of why he left there.
Yeah.
Honestly, is for a larger role. He earned himself that.
No,
100%.
I agree. I'm just saying every time that we've seen Kenneth Walker get an increased load throughout his career, he can't stay healthy. So
Maybe he's turned a new leaf.
the 1 year that they give him 45% of the snaps or whatever, and Zach Charbonnet carries a lot of the load throughout the regular season, Ken gets unleashed in the playoffs, and we see the best version of him. You got to keep him healthy. If you could just keep him healthy throughout the regular season and then you give him that 80-90% of the snaps throughout the playoffs, by all means, this contract is worth it because we just saw an absolute demon come out in the playoffs. But if that's not the case, I fear for this contract for Ken Walker personally.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's a good deal though. I don't think it's. I feel like I kind of expect him to get more money too. So
yeah, for the Chiefs, I mean, we were saying they should have gone after Breece Hall. If Breece Hall hit the market, probably would have been a Chief and not Ken Walker. So like, I think Ken Walker, when he does touch the ball, is better than Breece Hall. He just, like we said, he needs a Robin.
it's just tough to evaluate the Chiefs right now because for the past few years it's just been they're the Chiefs.
Right.
But then this past year it wasn't that just they're the Chiefs. So then when you take a step back, like they still have so many holes.
Right. That's kind of.
and they lost a lot.
They lost their entire secondary that they have to
I
replace.
just like
To the Rams.
Yeah.
I'm just like not worried about the secondary. Like I
Agreed.
just
No, I agree.
they'll just that they'll figure. Like Noah Williams was great last year. He started the season off really really strong. Then he kind of got like phased out a little bit and didn't play as much. But he's really really good. They're probably gonna draft the kid from LSU.
Oh, Mansour Dwayne will
pick
probably be a
like,
Chief.
So like I'm not worried about the secondary. But I mean the pass rush fucking blows. Offensive line obviously
Tackles
still needs work. You know, you get Josh Simmons back, which will help, which we failed to mention a few weeks ago.
We
but
did.
yeah, I mean, you still have a few holes on the roster, but you have the best quarterback in the league. You gave him a top 10 running back, so
You don't
Cool.
fear for like the front 7 at the least?
I just said that the D
Did
line.
say
I
that.
said the pass rush sucks.
fucking sucks.
It's so bad.
It's ass.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
I agree. I said
The
that.
worst.
It's
It
really
might
bad.
be the worst in the NFL.
It's really
outside of
really
Chris
bad,
Jones.
bro. Like, and even he's taking a step back.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, he did not look like the same guy last year. They got
he
a
had
lot.
his moments here and there, but
They got a lot to do. They got a lot of work to do still. That I think they end up with Tyreek Hill, just to throw that out there. But like, I mean, what
shit, maybe Trey Hendrickson takes
Exactly.
a discount to come to town.
could happen?
That'd be insane.
Could
That'd
happen.
be sick.
Secondary does. They're saying in the chat, secondary sucks now. Yeah, it does. But
It does.
They
The
develop
secondary sucks. The Chiefs, so for the past decade, have just developed talent in the secondary
They haven't given a second contract to a secondary player in like mad long.
since Eric Berry. Eric Berry was the last secondary player they gave
Wow.
a second contract to.
Wild.
bro,
So like,
shout out Eric Berry, man.
yeah, dog.
keep
But
it
guys
in
are
the
just
box,
coming in and out, and they've been able to develop talent and draft the right guys and find diamond in the rough.
Emerald in the smooth.
Guys have just been coming in and out.
Mhm.
Good line, bro.
Oh my god.
What?
That's what he said. Damn.
Huh?
I just had to bring attention to it. All right. Next team in this division that we'll talk about, the Los Angeles Chargers. They haven't been making blockbuster moves. I kind of expected them to. They had some cap space, but Tyler Biadasz, Charlie Kohler, and Alec Ingold are the guys that they've brought in to this point, and a lot of re-signings like Chris predicted in his offseason for the Los Angeles Chargers. So not too much to talk about here. They brought in a center like they needed to.
Yeah.
In Tyler Biadasz. Don't mind that move. Still got work to do on the interior of that offensive line, though. That's
sure.
really...
Am I crazy to think that $8 million a year for Charlie Kolar is a lot?
No, but I actually really like Charlie Kolar, who was buried behind 2 tight ends in Baltimore.
He's one of the best blocking tight ends in the league.
And he actually is super athletic, which is
Okay.
an underrated aspect of his game, too. I think Charlie Kolar will prove to a lot of people this year.
Set a career high with 10 receptions.
He didn't
He's a
play.
blocker.
He didn't
He's a
play.
blocker there, too.
He didn't play.
He's not going there though to like change their passing game or anything. He's going to be an extra body in 12 personnel, maybe leak out in some play action passes down by the goal line, like
Right.
just like he did in Baltimore.
Right.
Maybe like a little bit more featured because he was the third guy in Baltimore, but
He's like
He's
a
a-
second tackle.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Bring back
it helped-
Khalil
it
Mack
helped.
was huge.
Yeah.
I think losing Elway sucks.
That
man.
sucks.
Yeah.
He transformed their defense. He was so good for them down the stretch. So, but yeah, I mean,
They still got 2 great edge rushers
yeah,
there,
it's
but
still one of the best rosters in football, top to bottom, aside from the interior line.
that's pretty much it for the Chargers.
Not much.
Some moves to be made there, but basically it. And then the last team in this division, a team that made the AFC Championship last year and could have just been their quarterback being healthy away from going to the Super Bowl. The Denver Broncos signed nobody, retained almost everybody. So,
There you go.
and yeah, that's it basically. I'm assuming this is Jason.
Yeah, he told me to call in, but I don't know if he's gonna answer.
Typical Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that sucks. But I mean, he's just a victim of injury to this point.
Come on, J baby.
He's not gonna answer, bro. That's such a Jason move. Tell us to call him when we get
Yeah.
to a
Kind of
certain.
upset he's not here.
Yeah, he was at a point potentially advertised to be here, not to the people, but to us.
Yeah. What happened? Was that just your idea that he just couldn't?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought it was
okay,
like
got
he
it.
wanted to come on.
They lost JFM too.
That's a big thing.
That is huge.
Yeah.
all right. We'll circle back in like 10 minutes when he's around. He says
Okay.
All right, let's move over to the.
they didn't do anything anyway.
No.
He said he has a rant.
He has a rant that
Yeah,
might be
he's not-
part of it because they didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll circle back to the Broncos.
All right, let's go over to the AFC North. The team that the Raiders that we mentioned before traded with in this offseason for one of the best defensive linemen in all of football. Max Crosby is a Baltimore Raven. 2 first-round picks, as we mentioned before, and we talked about it a lot from the Raiders side. Now let's just give a few opinions on how we feel for the Ravens side of things here with Max Crosby. What do we think? Uh-oh.
Really?
You actually have expressed, I know where you're going with this, because you have expressed how you feel about Max Crosby at this current moment.
What?
You
Love
said that
Max
you're a little
Crosby.
concerned about it. Or was that, that might have been Lav, sorry.
Yeah, that wasn't me, bro.
Sorry.
That wasn't me. No, I love Max Crosby.
Lav's a little concerned about this trade for,
This
number of reasons.
just well, he hasn't been as great as a pass rusher the past 2 years, but he's also the best run stopping edge in the league. So you're still getting something there. Plus he didn't want to be there for the past 2 years either. Like he'll be fine. I hate them losing Linderbaum, man. I know it was a fat contract, but
Brought back John.
I know. It's just like their interior offensive line was their biggest hole.
Yeah.
And like losing Linderbaum and replacing him with John Simpson does not solve that at all.
They can still get a center.
Yeah, no, I mean there's
Yeah.
still time. I'm just grading it as of today. Like
Right.
and it's like obviously edge is more important than center, but like trading for Max Crosby basically said that Tyler Linderbaum wasn't coming back, so I don't know, man. I mean, you get a blue chip talent on defense, like
they were one of the worst
Hi-
teams in the league in terms of pressure last
yeah.
year.
You just hired
Mike Green was a
defensive head coach,
fucking
too.
disaster.
Yeah.
Like
Oof.
It's kind of funny that they kind of like traded Linderbaum and
essentially,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's a great move for them. Like you had to do it.
Yeah. I agree.
You like if that was on the table, like they'd be kicking themselves if they didn't do it. So
It's like the down. Obviously, that's the downside of making it.
it handicaps you.
Trade like that is like right. It's like whack-a-mole. Like
It's like were the Baltimore Ravens of Max Crosby away from winning the Super Bowl?
If they kept Tyler Linderbaum, maybe.
Right. Without him, I don't know.
That's the problem. I do think they're better today than they were.
yeah.
Yeah.
Crosby's weight's more than Tyler Linderbaum.
Mhm.
Center's probably easier to
I
plug.
think for Crosby too is he makes everyone's life behind him easier.
Right.
Exactly.
Makes secondary's life easier.
Right.
And everyone will own that D-line too.
you just right now the defense strikes fear in you, which is I think is important when you're, game planning. I feel like it's way harder to plan against a game breaker like Max Crosby than it is like, all right, we know the center's pretty good. Like it's just a different thing.
Oh, yeah, for
sure.
No, no.
There's
Yeah.
levels to it.
There's
right?
a reason that we have, like, the value system for how we look at positions. Like,
Right.
positional value matters.
Yeah.
And edge rusher is, you could argue, the second or third most important position to have on a football field at a given moment. And it's either that or left tackle. But outside of that, I mean, center isn't valued like an edge rusher. So if that's the move that you have to make, that's the move you have to make. But they better go and still find two more solid interior offensive linemen, or that O-line might be a disaster.
without their first round picks.
Exactly. So I think they still have a little bit of money to play with, but I don't know. They're better today than they were, like I said, especially getting Lamar back healthy next year, but I don't look at them. Are they better than the Bills today?
Yeah.
On paper,
Like on
yeah.
paper, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. God bless.
Thanks.
Are they better than the Chiefs?
On paper, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. So
I mean, their roster wasn't that far away, like just on paper, but I mean, I guess clearly they were. But also Lamar missed.
Well,
out
Lamar
the
was
year.
Lamar was hurt for the whole year basically. But
They have
much
a great
longer do
roster.
you get Derrick Henry at this level too? That's another thing.
I mean, doesn't look like he's slowing down.
it's
anytime
Derrick
soon.
Henry. You
Yeah.
just when the wheels fall,
He's 30. He's about to be 33.
bro. When the wheels fall off, they fall off. Like that. That is what it. You ride that bus till it crashes. You know what I mean? You just have to.
he is such a physical anomaly in every way.
Exactly. Yeah. That's just all it is.
God.
He was supposed to be washed 3 years ago. Like
Yeah. No, yeah.
not
that's a
putting
good
up
point.
20 touchdowns and shit. You know.
After-
I mean, their defense is great. Their defense is phenomenal.
should be.
You get Minter there,
With
like
Minter,
Cole-
yeah.
you know what I mean. So
It should be a lot.
they
better
should
this
be
year,
right back
but
in contention.
I agree.
They should be right back in contention.
Who would you say right now, as we stand today? Obviously, free agency's not done with, but who is the favorite in the AFC?
I think it's.
Jeez, that's a tough question.
I still like the Broncos personally.
I think I'm actually right there with you.
I think Baltimore's the best team on paper. So
So here's my thing with Baltimore is you still have a favorite to come out of the AFC.
Yes,
Because I have no problem saying the Ravens will get the number one seed, but I think
favorite to make the Super Bowl. in the
right.
AFC.
I think the Broncos beat the Ravens in a playoff game because Lamar is a dropper.
I don't know. I don't think that it's crazy to say. Like I don't think that factors into the betting them to win the AFC.
I'm also
you know what I
Bills
mean? Like,
fatigued. I can't pick the Bills to do anything anymore. I just don't feel like it. Like literally, I don't know. It could be. I don't know.
I don't know,
Could be
man.
biased.
Lamar. Like at the end of the day, it's a top 3 at worst quarterback with an elite defense and Derrick Henry behind him. Like that sounds like a Super Bowl contender to me. Sounds like the
I agree.
AFC winner to me.
Do you think that a coaching change is like seamless?
No, not always. I mean,
Yeah, I think it's a factor, right?
There's so much
Sure.
turnover in the AFC, though.
yeah,
but that almost
not-
makes the
not to
Broncos.
That
That's
works-
kind of what.
right.
Yeah, that's
that works
kind of
both
what-
ways too. Because Harbaugh's biggest thing was he chokes leads. Like if Minter
Doesn't
holds
feel
up
good.
his side on the defensive side of the ball and doesn't choke leads, then
Yeah.
yeah, we're all good.
Sure.
And if Harbaugh was, because towards the end he lost a locker room, so like if those guys wanted him out anyway for the most part, like, they're probably coming in pretty fired up.
Yeah, I mean, we're
I would
in the
think.
same spot as we were during the season. Like, all these AFC teams have flaws. I mean,
Right.
even the
100%.
Broncos, you can still point out flaws on the Broncos. Like, there's no Seattle Seahawks or
Yeah.
Los Angeles Rams out here in the AFC.
It's just like the Broncos were a Bo Nix away from appearing in the Super Bowl.
100%.
True.
No.
I'm with you on that, but I don't know where. I'd probably lean Broncos, but it's close.
They also lose Greenlaw and JFM in the same day and don't really make other moves.
Right, they didn't do
Didn't
anything.
fix their
They've
running
done
back room
nothing.
either. Yeah.
They had so much cap space, and they did nothing. Makes no sense.
Yeah.
Done absolutely nothing. So,
Like, also, when we put
the first
context
guy.
into the situation, yeah, they were a Bo Nix injury away from the Super Bowl, but also they were, like, Josh Allen having the worst playoff game of his career away from not making the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
It goes both ways, right? That shit was awful by Josh.
Oh, I mean, definitely.
Yeah,
But that seems to happen to the Bills.
Yeah, well, also
No, yeah, 100%.
holding Josh is different from actually missing your starting quarterback.
No, yeah, 100%. I'm just saying, like, we watched that game. A lot of that shit was, like, self-inflicted by the Bills.
For sure. But there's nothing you could do when you're starting Jarrett Stidham in a 7-start.
No.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, someone made a good point. The AFC has maybe 3 or 4 good teams, and the NFC has 10.
Yeah, there's a huge talent discrepancy
So-
between both conferences. I mean, 10 is crazy.
The NFC is the Western Conference. The AFC is the Eastern Conference. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
Just these quarterbacks got these big fat bags, and no one
No help.
can build a team.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's literally what it is. Yeah.
And you have quarterbacks that can't get over the hump,
Right.
right? You got your Herberts, you got your Lamar,
Yep.
Josh Allen, who had the Mahomes spookies and then dropped the ball in the playoffs again, like,
a couple times.
right? Like, you finally didn't have Mahomes in the way, and then he decides to not play good in the playoffs.
Yeah,
anymore.
that was your boogeyman.
He was a playoff riser, right? It was just he
One
was
of the
getting
biggest
outdueled
playoff risers,
by,
yeah.
by Mahomes, which makes
And the
sense.
Super Bowl winning quarterback this year made what? $13 million this year? Like,
Right.
what was his contract?
Sam?
Yeah.
33.
And then
It was 33 per year?
Yeah.
Oh.
and then combined with May though, it's like
13.
43.
33 is still nothing.
Yeah, no,
quarterback
it's still
money.
nothing.
Right.
Why did I think it was 13? I thought it
13's
was like
crazy.
I thought it was like 39 over 3.
Nah, it
No, I
was
think
yeah,
it was like
that's
33.
100. I think it was
100
100 over
three.
3.
What am I even saying, bro? Disregard, man.
John
disregard.
Dodson's getting paid more
33,
than
right,
Sam
yeah.
Darnold, the Super Bowl
still, it's like
quarterback.
Alec
pennies-
Pierce is making Sam Darnold money.
Super Bowl winning quarterback
But
money.
still, it's like pennies on the dollar compared
Yes.
to all the other quarterbacks.
Yeah.
No, it
Especially
is.
these guys in the AFC. So
So, yeah, I mean, and then you move on to a team that, as we just mentioned, paying their quarterback big money, making all the wrong decisions in terms of who they're paying. Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, they made 2 signings this offseason in Boye Mafe and Brian Cook.
What do
I ain't moved.
what do we say? Band-Aid on a bullet hole, man.
honestly,
I like the moves.
you're really good moves.
I
and
like the
good
moves.
I think they're good
contracts.
moves. I do, but like,
Like,
look at this defense.
I mean, Mafe at 20 mil a year is like,
It's a little steep.
I mean, you can't say that the Osai contract is
bro, Boye
okay.
Mafe is a much better player than Joe Osai, bro. Come on.
He's also getting paid $8 million more a year.
They're not $8 million a year in difference. I'm sorry.
I thought Mafe was going to get like 16 a year as opposed to 20. I mean, if it was a bidding war and they drummed up the price to 20, then I could see it. But so
It's also different. Like, Osai probably just wasn't going to sign back with the Bengals.
No, I get it. Like, I like both moves. I just think the Bengals still suck.
right, I just think their defense is so bad.
There's no way
There's
around
no
it.
other way for me to say
one
that.
Right.
good, solid edge rusher and a good safety is not gonna.
Also, because you bring in Boye Mafe, but you lose Trey Hendrickson, so you still decrease
Right.
the position
Exactly.
anyway. You still get worse.
Mafe was good. Their corners actually, DJ Turner, he was great last
Their
year.
corners are good.
Their corners are good, but I don't know.
Brian Cook, I love Brian Cook. the
I
player.
think.
Don't
I think
get
it's a
me
great
wrong.
Move.
And
I think those 2 moves are really, really good moves.
But then you compound it with losing
Look
Trey
at the rest of the. You're right. You lose Trey Hendrickson. Yeah. Who else
then
playing
their,
linebacker?
then their
for
O
them, too?
line still sucks, bro.
Right.
What?
And you're still paying your quarterback and 2 receivers to combine like 90 mil. Like, what is it? Something like that?
Bro, it's a
It
lot
might
more
be
than 90
It's way more
mil.
than that. It's
It's like
110?
130.
what 50 to Burrow, 40 to Chase,
50
and
to
30
Burrow,
to T.
40 to Chase, 30 to T. So
Yeah.
120.
Jeez.
Like,
How do you build a team?
Like,
Don't.
You don't.
3 players.
You got to hit on draft picks, which they don't do that either.
Yo, Boye Mafe's $8 million better than Joe Osai.
I don't feel that way personally.
When I was looking
but
at Mafe, he's really good. I like I said, I like the signing.
he was a rotational edge.
But he got a little more than he should.
He was only
He
a
was.
he was
He
a
was a
rotational.
rotational.
Yeah, because they were loaded though.
Yeah.
Probably the 3rd best edge of that team. Diwa, Nwosu, and then Boye Mafe.
Sure.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Is Mosu that much better than him?
Probably close. But
Nwosu
still.
had a better year than him
Sure.
for sure, but like
I don't know. I don't think it's
Joe Osai is like really not good.
no. He's a
decent-
solid player.
He's he's below average.
I think he's an average edge. I think he's an average edge.
Mm.
I think he's an average edge. I don't know. I just think $8.5 million is a player, a solid player difference between the two. That's just where
At
I
edge,
stand.
that might be worth it, though.
I guess maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I just hate the Bengals. So I guess
I mean,
I'm just hating
Hendrickson was always gone, so like you
That-
kind
you
of
gotta
gotta
get-
just
right,
take
yeah.
that out of the picture. Like Mafe's they got better.
I
They
get
needed
what
to
you're
upgrade from Osai.
Yeah.
Yes.
I get what you're saying in terms of like it's out of the picture, but
He was still on the
objectively,
field
he was
last year.
on the
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Like
No, I know that, but like the
Yeah.
ship sailed is what I'm saying. Like
No. I'm not saying like they get because like you said, the ship sailed. So I'm not like, but
they
but
don't
when
get a
you-
pass.
Right,
we
but,
shouldn't
but
be
when you-
in this position in the first
I agree,
place.
but
right,
we
but that
are in
ship
this
is sailed. I
position.
agree with you there. But like you look at their defense last year. That defense had Trey Hendrickson on it. This one doesn't.
They,
You know what I mean?
no
For half
matter
the
how
year.
you slice it, they get worse.
I mean, Trey Hendrickson only played like 7 games,
7 games.
and then was done. Yeah,
Right.
that's what I'm saying. Like the ship
Yeah,
sailed.
yeah,
The
okay.
ship sailed before free agency started
Okay,
this
fair
morning.
enough,
you know
fair
what I'm
enough.
saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it was over.
Yes, yeah.
It was over 2 months into the season with Trey Hendrickson. And even going into the season, though, we knew that shit was over. You know what I'm saying? Like that, they fucked up.
Absolutely.
They re-signed T. Higgins. That was like Trey Hendrickson was never going
Never
to be a
coming back,
Bengal
yeah.
past this year. You know what I'm saying?
We did mention Brian Cook.
Few times.
We just went over it because he's really good, and we know that's a good signing for them. But just objectively, I still don't.
I just
Their
don't know
defense
how.
got a little bit better. That's it. That's
Yeah.
not enough.
No, it's not.
Oh,
No,
okay,
it's
that's
not
that's
enough.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's hard in like in free
so
agency.
we're having
to, like,
two completely
do
different
enough.
conversations then on that. I think that this is far from enough for them to be competitive.
I agree.
Okay.
Well, like competitive in terms of what? Like compete for a Super Bowl or like?
Compete for even the
Win
playoffs
playoff
right now.
games. That's what we're
I
talking.
think they'll win some games.
They
I
were
mean,
they were what, 7-10 last year.
8-9, I think 7-10, whatever it was.
Yeah, they could win football games. Like they
Burrow
could
missed some time,
maybe be
too.
a wild card team if they have a good draft. Like these are two good. These are two good moves.
I know you have the number 10 pick. Jeez.
You're two good moves.
They are two good moves. I'm
yeah.
there.
Like what else were they supposed to do? Is kind of where I'm at. Like
Offensive line.
sure,
Yeah.
sure.
There's there's a lot to be desired from this football team. That's all I'm saying.
I just feel like it's very rare that a team that is as far away roster wise, like the Bengals, just hits every need out of the park in day one of free agency. No,
No, I agree. I'm
Like-
still just saying, like,
you're just two
Yeah.
big holes.
No, yeah, there's
Got
nothing they
better
could
on
do.
the
about it.
edge,
They did
yeah.
what they could, I guess.
They'll probably draft a tackle with the 10th pick, I'd assume. Right?
You'll probably
like,
suck.
like probably right, but like they're gonna at
Probably
least
get hurt.
try.
when's the last time they drafted a good offensive lineman?
I always say the stat that sticks out to me. They haven't re-signed. They haven't signed an offensive lineman to a second contract since Whitworth.
Wow.
There you go. Like, I don't trust them to do anything right. This is just a poverty organization. So, yeah, I'm hating. I don't trust anything they do. That's it. So,
I think the Bengals hate is like blown out of proportion.
is it?
How so?
Why?
Organizationally, bottom.
Okay.
Bottom
yeah,
of the
yeah.
barrel. This roster, like you're saying, like how could they compete? Like they're not like that far off from being a playoff team.
Their
No,
defense
I'm with
is-
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
but like again, they made some moves to get better. You could draft guys like you should have a top 10-ish offense in the league. Like,
Oh, they signed
Yeah.
Risner to a second contract. I'm sorry.
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, they've
Sorry.
like last year, 2 years ago, they were one game out. This past year, like they dealt with injuries again. Like, it's really their disappointments are obviously the roster and the contract negotiations. Like organizationally, like it's fucking. I would hate to be a Bengals fan, but like they don't get into the playoffs because what's his name? Joe Burrow keeps getting hurt. That's kind of like what's really hold. I'm not saying they're Super Bowl contender, which you would hope to be if you have a top 5
That was
quarterback
what I
in
was
the
gonna
league.
say.
But I'm just like they're not that far away from being a competitive. I honestly feel like they already are a competitive team. There's so many worse teams in the NFL.
It's nothing against the personnel. It's like, right, they made the Super Bowl, I know, many years ago at this point, but
Right, they
Joe Burrow's a
failed
top 5 quarterback.
organizationally.
Like,
100%.
you should have been here. You should have made it.
100%.
Yep.
I agree with that. I'm just saying, like, the roster
Right.
as is right now, like, it's not.
Their O-line isn't as bad as we're saying either.
Yeah.
though. But
They had a head start with Joe Burrow being as good as he was. So
100%.
so that's part of. I think
I agree.
I think I'm jaded off the fact that like you failed Burrow.
Right, that's exactly what I'm saying. I agree with that, but, like, I'm, like, putting that to the side for a second.
and just talking about current day
yeah.
where we're at.
The
Yeah.
roster's not that bad. There's so many worse rosters in the
Yeah,
NFL.
yeah.
Oh, definitely.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I
could easily see them, like, if they have a home run draft, this could be a wild card team. They could
I agree
they
with
could
you.
be a wild card team. Burrow's that good. Burrow and Jamar are that good.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Like I
they
said,
could
they
be-
won 7 games last year. All that said, so I can see that.
Jake
for
Browning
sure.
started 3 games. Joe
Yeah.
Flacco was starting games for them at one point. Like,
I mean, he threw a 500.
Flax was balling.
Flacco
Flax was balling.
Flacco
I'm done with the Bengals as an organization is all. I'm just sick and tired.
I
of it.
agree with that.
I'm just sick and tired.
I
of it.
definitely agree with that.
I
but-
just want Burrow gone. I'm sorry to any of you Bengal fans. I just want to see Joe Burrow
couple of
off
them in
the
here right
Bengals.
now,
I know
so
I
yeah.
see that. I just don't want Joe Burrow on the team anymore.
It's a good
Jets
point, though.
Twitter's fiending for Joe Burrow.
Someone said in the chat that Joe Burrow asked for that shit for Jamar and T to say. So how did the Bengals fail him? If that's what he fucking wanted.
Well, good organizations
Burrow
don't
isn't
just
a
listen
Yeah,
to the
you're
player.
Not, you're not the GM,
So-
brother. You're not the GM, brother.
So you may think you know what's best for you. We actually are supposed to know what's best for you. So
Right.
that's how it's supposed to
It's actually
go.
how you earn trust.
Exactly.
No, trust me instead, and we'll.
We gave you Jamar. You still have your guy. Let's move on from T.
Yeah,
We
because
can
throughout
figure it out.
sports, teams who just blindly listen to their top players, they always do well, right?
I think I know another situation.
LeBron.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
So let's not listen to the players because they're players for a reason sometimes.
I mean, the Bengals, like, I'm looking at their depth chart. Bengals would be a solid ass defense if they had Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah.
Their secondary is really, like, especially
No, their
adding
corners are
Brian
sick,
Cook
yeah.
to the secondary. Like, their secondary is good.
Yeah.
You need a linebacker. Like, that'll obviously get addressed in the draft.
Yeah.
Which is you traded away Logan Wilson.
Logan was
But he was
suck.
fucking terrible.
He was trash for them anyway, but it's
He
okay.
didn't want to be there anymore.
Maybe Shamar Stewart something.
Maybe he was a project.
Like, it's
Miles
really
Murphy
not
showed
that
a little
bad,
bit
man.
last year,
It's
like-
really not that bad. It's just
not-
because
not.
it's the Bengals, which,
Yeah.
like, fine, but, like, it's really, yeah. Even their O line, like, is solid.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's overhated. Myself included. It is overhated. There are some good pieces on their offensive line, but like, I don't know. I just feel like they manage to always fail.
I agree.
So
I agree.
Right, grand scheme of things, they want to win a Super Bowl with Joe Burrow. That's not going to happen.
No.
So,
Yes.
they fail.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
100%.
that is
I'm
where
there.
I'm at.
Yes.
You have a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. I'm expecting you to be a Super Bowl contender every single year.
Right.
We talked about the other 4 quarterbacks. Every single team that we will talk about that has one of those guys is a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah.
And we talk about them as such. So
like mid 2010s Indianapolis Colts esque.
With luck.
very much so.
We're like
Yeah.
the teams like objectively playoff teams, but never are doing enough to put Andrew Luck in position to be great.
Yep. Yeah, he basically is this generation's Andrew Luck.
Except Burrow has more weapons, but it's just different holes,
Yeah.
different needs.
I'm done with the Bengals. Next team, we'll gloss over them. They didn't do too much. Cleveland Browns. Zion Johnson. That's it.
Quincy Williams.
Quincy Williams.
Welcome to the squad.
Yeah. Sorry to any Brown fans. I don't
Yeah, you
care.
guys suck.
Getting rid of more solid stink.
Uh,
PU.
You.
that's all I have to say about them. All right.
Sorry, Pat.
So yes, sorry, Pat. The Browns didn't do too much. We don't really care. Zion Johnson, good move.
Quincy
Yeah, Quincy Williams.
What do you think Quincy Williams is?
He sucked last
He got
year.
benched on a team that had no defense.
Devin Bush role, bro.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Yo, he got benched on a defense that he got benched by a defense that was giving up 50 a game.
He didn't want to be there either, bro.
True.
That's true.
That's a good
Can't
point.
argue.
Can't argue
Can't
with that.
I got my Devin Bush jersey ready. You kidding? I got my Quincy Williams jersey.
I don't know if you exactly look at a guy that's 31 years old as a 25-year-old's replacement. I'm just saying.
Devin Bush plays every like
Bush is 27.
7 years.
Yeah. I just
It was Quincy Williams in Madden. He gets Jaguars cam. I didn't even know he was a Jaguar.
Didn't know that either.
what? Wait, he was?
He's an undrafted free agent for the Jaguars, yeah.
Wow.
He fits the theme team. So,
I didn't know he was 30 at first,
yeah,
honestly.
he's playing up to 98 overall.
Yeah, he's 30. Quincy Williams is 30 years old.
Demario Davis.
Lurk artist,
37.
mid-zone KO,
He
flat
was.
zone KO.
Traded him to the
Wow.
Browns
Fucking demon.
for the third time.
Solid. Gallo user sim.
Can't get enough of the Jets, bro.
Well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, when you see the Browns organization, I guess you think the Jets are just nirvana, honestly, when you really think about it. So,
The Jets, like,
Get into that one day.
growing up, it was like at least you're not as a Jet fan. At least you're not a Browns fan. At least you're not a Lions fan. At least
Well,
you're not.
so much for the
Well,
Lions.
we're
180.
lower now
Yep, 180.
Are you
I'll tell you who's the
than those organizations, right?
lower than the Browns?
I'll tell you the worst franchise in NFL history.
Brother, do you see the contract they gave to a certain guy? You're not
Can't even
worse
say
than the
his name.
Browns.
We can get up here and say Mark Sanchez's name. We can say Sam Darnold's name, Zach Wilson's name.
Believe in him.
We're still paying Aaron Rodgers though.
That's different, though. At least he.
His Achilles
it's
blew
Aaron
up.
Rodgers.
His Achilles blew up. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Bro, D4 was 8-4.
The Jets are really bad.
Winning record.
Stop it. I don't care.
I don't know. I like Shador Sanders.
Bruh. I'm sorry.
I like
Shador.
Quashawn Junkins.
Shador is not the answer.
I like
brother.
Isaiah Bond.
Perfect timing on it.
Isaiah
like-
Bond's on my dynasty team.
I like Schwarzinger. I like.
Yo, the
Schwarzenegger?
Bengals fan is shitting on you, bro. Jets free agent moves were the worst.
I'm acknowledging the. I'm saying the Jets are the worst.
Yeah, but you guys had a good offseason.
Yeah, I mean we're definitely having a better offseason than the Bengals. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah,
Better
no.
offseason than the Browns.
We did shit on Miami, by the way. If you want to go, go
Denzel
back.
Ward.
What the
Thanks
fuck
for
does
naming a player.
Denzel Ward have to do with anything? I don't understand.
Joe Hayden.
Like what?
Yo, Pat, most random Browns player that you can name right now.
Ozzie Newsome.
Yo, go.
Ozzie Newsome.
Ozzie
Okay,
Newsome.
all right. Good pull.
Autogram. They don't talk
Otto
about
Graham. They don't talk about him enough.
That's why we wear the face mask.
That's what I'm saying. Without
Pioneer.
Otto Graham, these guys' faces will be all messed up. Yeah. Smush.
Browns got some.
Like
hitters.
Parker, bro.
They do have Myles Garrett. That's better than anything the Jets defense has.
Possibly ever.
And their offense.
Possibly ever.
Miles Garrett or Joe Flacco. That's the
How high? is
Myles
Little
Garrett,
guy
bro.
in a green jersey.
Miles Garrett.
How do you know I'm little, bro?
Damn.
How do you know that?
Damn.
How high?
How do you know he's high?
How could you tell?
How do you know he's high?
I don't think he's asking like.
Could you tell, bro? What?
I don't think he's asking how tall you are.
No, he called him a little guy, you fucking idiot.
Oh,
How high are you, bro?
I want to know, bro.
He's not meaning like how tall.
well, no, he called him a little guy. I didn't realize that either.
Is he asking?
How high?
high?
How high?
Like under
the little
influence.
guy.
Yeah. Yo, pass that shit.
Trent Richardson.
All right.
Brandon Whedon.
The AFC. Did we just cover the? Oh, the Steelers exist. The Pittsburgh Steelers
Deshaun
exist.
Kaiser.
Oh, I didn't even know they signed Jamel Dean. This is news to me right now.
They did.
Actually. The Pittsburgh Steelers got Jamel Dean and Rico Dowdle in free agency and traded for Michael Pittman. All right.
Yuck.
That's an interesting offseason. I thought they didn't do bad.
No, I meant yuck to Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman with DK Metcalf is
Look,
just
bro,
so
you
ugly.
could hate
Isaiah Crowell.
Isaiah Crowell is crazy.
Good one.
You could hate Michael Pittman all you want. You could hate DK Metcalf all you want. They're not the worst.
I don't hate either of them. I hate them
and they
together.
complement each other. They oddly complement each other. If we're being
I
honest.
completely agree.
Yeah.
They complement
Maybe
the
I'm
fuck
bugging.
out of each other.
Yes,
And Michael Pittman's a really good run blocker.
True.
and so is DK.
No one gives a fuck about that though. But
No,
he
but that
is.
matters.
No, it is. It's true.
And look, like we're talking about the Steelers who was their wide receiver
Calvin
too?
Austin.
Exactly.
No, I agree. At the end of the day, Pittman's a good receiver that was available to them, so
I love it.
can't be mad at it.
Of course, you just sent me this.
Oh my God, that's fucked up. That's perfect timing for real.
Perfect time.
That's perfect timing for real. That's insane. For reference,
Wow.
Dean's fiance.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, nah. Why did she do you like that? Why did she do you like
What the hell?
Yo, for reference, Dean's fiance just did him so dirty on TikTok. He is a little man, but he's not that little of a man. That's fucked up.
Makes up for it. I got you.
He didn't.
He's getting
know what-
dunked on today, dude.
Cosby, fuck you. You got a
What
little
the
bit.
hell?
Oh yeah.
No.
Show the cat.
Sure. Fine. Yeah.
Try to
Go.
like not show the.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
Who's gonna throw the ball to DK and Pittman? Probably Aaron Rodgers. I
Definitely
presume.
Aaron Rodgers. I'd like to say.
I feel like if Rodgers was gonna retire, they would have done something else by now.
Unless they're setting the table for Will Howard.
Yeah, I feel like if Rodgers was gonna retire, I don't mind it at all. I mean, yeah,
Aller.
they got a solid running back room over there.
Rico and
Oh
Jalen
wait, no,
Warren.
they don't have Kenny anymore.
I think Rico and Jalen Warren.
Damn.
Jalen Warren.
Oh, but we like Kenneth Gainwell here at the Ball Game Podcast.
We do.
It's just not gonna happen.
If Rodgers retires, maybe. But if Rodgers is out there, he's the guy.
Yeah. I can't see Mike McCarthy being like Aaron Rodgers. No. Kyler, yes.
I can't see little ass Kyler running around in Pittsburgh.
That's just rude.
Oh, come on, bro.
Little ass Kyler.
I mean, he's little.
He is a tiny.
5'10", you're asking me for a lot, dude. What the heck?
Yo, think about it
Little
though.
man.
Think about it though. 5'10" is my height. I would be
Yeah,
the
little man.
worst NFL quarterback to ever grace a football field.
Yeah, I'd be elite.
You've
that means
be a
I'd be
combine superstar with those measurables.
6'5", 26-inch vertical.
26?
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't know.
Sure it's 26.
All right, bro. All right, Mister fucking jumps out of.
I can't jump
it.
anymore. I'm actually so washed. I realized that yesterday, actually. When we were hooping, I realized how washed I was. But
We're nice, bro, at hoops.
We're running it back.
we might have to run back men's league, honestly. But yeah, no, I don't see Kyler.
Wednesday,
in.
bro. I'm telling you.
That's not men's league, though.
I know. I'm just saying.
We could.
Good offseason by the Steelers. I like.
Yeah.
I like
I
it.
like Pittman.
I like Jamel Dean.
Yeah.
Do Wednesday.
Love Jamel Dean.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
I like Jamel Dean. Rico's cool. That's it. All right. Wonderful. Great job, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yep.
AFC South. All right. Another team that threw a whole lot of. Yeah, I know. Well, this division
know.
does not have a lot of interesting shit to do. So the Tennessee Titans were the most active team next to the Las Vegas Raiders so far this offseason.
Tennessee Giants.
I'm just going to run it down. It's the Tennessee Jets and Giants, if we're being honest. It's Wan'Dale Robinson, JFM, Alante Taylor, Cordell Flott, Daniel Bellinger, Austin Schlottman, Cordell Volson, and Mitch Trubisky. Jeez.
They signed all those players. They picked up probably like 7 wins over the past 3-4 years.
And they brought in Josh Williams.
Yo, John Franklin Myers got a fucking bag.
What do you get?
3 years, 63.
Wow.
Damn.
I mean, he's damn good.
Alante Taylor, 3 years, 60.
There was definitely a bidding war for JFM, and the Titans had more money than anyone, so they just spent that shit.
Yo, they really spent that shit. You mentioned the Raiders as just throwing money around.
This
is a
just
fucking team that
throwing
just threw money around.
No,
Like,
Their
Are
offense
you
is
moved?
yucky.
no.
I am not moved whatsoever.
Their offense is yucky. Wan'Dale Robinson is your wide receiver one, bro. It's disgusting.
I like JFM. I love JFM. I think the Wan'Dale contract isn't as bad as I originally thought Wan'Dale was going to get paid. Alontae Taylor's a good
I like
corner.
the Wan'Dale. The Wan'Dale contract's good.
No, I like it
Yeah.
a lot too. Yeah.
But it doesn't leave room for you to like also pay another receiver.
I think it does. They had so
20
much
million
cap.
years.
They have a lot of money.
Bro, they had like
They have so
110
much
million.
money.
They didn't even pay him 20 million. It's less than 18 a year, actually.
No, it says 19.5.
I said 19. I
Well,
saw
probably for
19.5.
this year, but overall in the contract,
4
it's
for
4 for
70.
70.
Oh,
it's
okay.
17 and a half a year.
Oh, all right. It's not,
That's not math.
100% is math, Dean. Divide 70 by 4.
78.
I got 70 on
I
it.
see 4 for 70.
I see 4 for 78.
Okay, then that's 19 and a half.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah. I think it's 4 for 78.
It probably is. But I have 4 for 70 on CBS. So that's the only reason I'm saying that. I thought he was going to get more than that, too. I thought he was going to be at 21 or 22 anyway. Regardless, I don't hate it.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of knew Wan'Dale was going there.
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
was kind of written in the stars.
Yeah, 4 for 78.
Yeah. I like the two guys in the secondary. You needed that for sure.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money. But I guess it's just the NFL now.
Oh, they were talking about it on McAfee too. It was a huge increase in the salary cap this year. So like teams had to, because like don't you have to spend?
I think so.
You have to like spend a certain amount of cap every year, like a certain
Yeah.
percent. So
You have
like
to hit a
teams
certain
had
number.
to spend more money. So like a team like the Titans who had so much cap, like they had to spend money.
Right.
Yeah, I guess they did it. I just don't know how different I feel about
Like, I don't think anything they did is like too crippling. Like signed a bunch of guys who have at least like it's not like they signed a bunch of nothings.
Their
you know what I mean?
defense is significantly better
Yeah.
today
Yeah.
than it was.
Yeah, I don't hate
And
it.
they have
It's
Salah
just
on that
like
side, so.
I'm just not moved.
yeah,
I'm just not moved. They just spent money.
just there wasn't like that many guys in the free agent class as a whole that were going to be game changers
Right.
for a lot of teams.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
At this point, I'd rather I just want them go get Devin Lloyd at this point too. Like, why not? You got money, just go get him. Like
they should.
that.
Yeah.
I'd like
I
that
agree.
for them. Yeah.
I don't need to spend too much time talking about the Tennessee Titans, to be honest.
True.
I do love Cam Ward and Brian Dable together, though. I'll say that.
As do I.
So, all right, next team in the South, we will talk about who would be next up over here? Oh my God. We'll talk about the Texans, the Houston Texans, who I don't even know what to say about the Houston Texans so far this offseason, to be honest. They read Blankenship and re-sign their guys.
And traded for David Montgomery, too.
Yeah.
Effectively traded their best offensive lineman for David Montgomery.
Or at least they kept Rankins and Ed Ingram. Like that's
Yeah.
good.
Those are
And-
good moves.
And extended Hunter.
Yeah.
I mean, what else did you What else did you really want the Texans to do? The defense is already elite, right? The best, top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
And the
free
offense, you just-
agency that's upsetting me. It's just the trades they made.
Yes.
prior.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like an upgrade for the Texans, all I'm thinking that they need is CJ Stroud to not play like dog water.
I think if they had a much better offensive line, that'd be a lot easier for them. You know what I mean?
Their O-line
guess.
fucking blows.
It's terrible.
It was, like
it was much better back half of the season.
Oh my God, it was
Yeah.
improving a ton
It was
down.
much better.
And then they had
then
a lot of injuries in the playoff game.
right.
A lot of injuries in the playoff game.
But then
But then they traded Titus
Titus
Howard.
Yeah.
right. That's why it's like I just don't get that.
That move is just so weird to me.
They're not better, in my opinion.
No, they're
Today.
not. They're not.
They are
They're
worse.
worse. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all.
I think they're worse, but they could still be like where they were.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Agreed.
the defense is still the defense that's going to carry them. they're a CJ Stroud playing horrifically bad away from maybe going on a deep run. Still, it's just going to be harder for CJ Stroud to play better behind a worse offensive line.
Right.
Monty is an upgraded running back for what it's worth.
Yes.
But it's still, he can't really run behind an bad offensive line.
Yeah, I mean, what
so-
are you going to do with a terrible offensive line in front of you, too? So
Nico is what, 28, 29 now?
I
29?
think he's about to be 28. But, like,
He had a great year, though.
Yeah.
yeah, he did. History of injuries, though.
Yeah.
Jaden Higgins looked good.
He's okay. Flashed a little bit, I guess. But
Christian Kirk had that one game.
he
left.
did. He did have that one
he leave?
game.
Did he go somewhere else? I don't think he got signed yet, right?
Probably not. I don't think anyone's breaking the bank.
No, but he is a free agent. So,
You never
shit,
know.
the Titans might. Who knows?
Tell the Raiders he's available.
The big Kirk.
Big C Kirk.
Can't wait for C-Kirk notifications to come on my phone, bro.
I guess we'll group these two teams together. Indianapolis Colts, Jacksonville Jaguars, last two teams in the AFC South.
How come we're grouping them together?
Because
Out of
I'm going
all
to
the
gloss
teams?
over the Jags, honestly. And then we'll...
I have a lot to say here, actually. Not a lot to say. but
Negative
I
things?
I have thoughts here, yeah.
Because I have negative things to say, I
Yes.
guess.
Is that
too,
the
so-
Jags?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one I wanted
There's
to
nothing
gloss over.
positive here that I'm looking at.
They might have gotten...
Is there anything here that I'm like,
They brought back
Dennis.
M. Brown.
Monteric, yeah.
Yeah.
And they lost their running back.
Yeah.
lost Etienne.
And Devin Lloyd, probably.
Probably. Not confirmed yet.
I'm in the boat of like, you lost ETN, like, let's bring Devin Lloyd's ass back.
Yes.
That's kind of where I stood when I did their free agency preview. Like, they were going to have decisions to make. I personally went with ETN, but my sentiment there was like, you're going to have to make a choice. The choice was made for you. Like, bring back Devin Lloyd.
I agree.
You need a fucking running back, too. Like, you can't
Yeah.
go in there with just fucking Tootin and LaQuint Allen. Shout out LaQuint Allen, though, man. What a dude, bro.
What if it's a shot?
He just be fucking blocking, man.
He do be
He
blocking.
really just be blocking
And, like,
out there.
They didn't bring in, not that they were going to be in the K9 thing, K9 or like J.K. Dobbins or like any of those other running backs.
I don't know.
Rico, right.
ETN was a guy, like,
Gainwell, Algier. They didn't bring in anybody.
ETN said he wanted to be back, man. Like,
He got a bag.
I know.
He got
And
a
he's
Well, he
from,
wanted to
he's
go
from
home,
New
yeah.
Orleans.
Yeah,
so
he got a fucking fat bag.
Just, that sucks.
Yeah, that's
Like, that really sucks.
that's really bad for them.
I know, running backs don't matter and shit, but, like,
So
bro.
you got to hand the ball to somebody.
Yeah. I mean, shout out Tootin, but, like, you can't roll into.
There's no way Tootin's the lead back.
Oh, yeah.
No. I don't know who is.
they're-
I mean,
They didn't get any better.
Nick Chubb.
Joe Mixon.
yikes.
Oh,
Yikes.
good lord.
Aaron Jones.
Could get worse.
Yeah.
Could get much worse than Aaron Jones, honestly, at this point. Yeah, no, they've
I
had a
wonder
rough.
if they're, like, waiting to, like, see how the Brian Thomas thing shakes out.
To do anything at running back?
Just to do anything. Yeah.
The other guys, we're not making a move until we figure
No,
the
like,
fuck out
seriously,
what we're doing with
like-
this guy.
Jets could give him Brees Hall. Take him.
Brees for Brian.
Somebody
Yeah,
said
I'm
Matty
just
B.
really upset about this one for them. Like, I feel like they had a simple task of make sure one of those two guys are back, and they're failing.
You lost both and didn't do anything to replace. Haven't done anything to replace them.
Not a goddamn thing.
Literally
Not a
not
goddamn
one
thing.
signing. A team that was in the playoffs last year, lost in the wild card round. Not one signing on day one of free agency.
To an extent, I mean, I
Unacceptable.
guess, like, do they really need to do much?
Right. That's where I was at with them. It's just like you can't let both those guys walk, bro.
I mean, and especially if you trade Brian Thomas, then, like, a conversation that we've had 1.5 million times, Travis Hunter's going to play receiver. Yeah, like,
Which he didn't address corner either then.
exactly. So,
Who knows? Maybe they have a plan. I like their GM. I like their young GM. I think he
He has a
has
plan.
a plan.
He has a plan.
Yeah.
yeah.
I definitely trust that. It's just very underwhelming day one.
Yeah.
All in all, yeah, I'm with you. I'm out on the Jags right now for this offseason as of one
Yeah,
day.
they said Matty B the GOAT, like Matty B
So-
rap.
Matty B Raps, baby.
They love
That's
calling me
fine.
Matty B.
Last team in the AFC South and the AFC as a whole, actually. Indianapolis Colts, relatively quiet. They got back their guy.
They made one really loud move.
They did. They haven't added much outside of the building, but they did bring back the 2 guys that were in the building that were the most important. The second free agency open, the first move that was made was Alec Pierce was announced that he was going on back to the Indianapolis Colts for $29 million a year.
Yo, I want to say something.
Please. That's why we're here.
I don't care about the contract right now.
Okay.
Fuck Alec Pierce.
What?
Damn.
Bro,
What did he
he's
do?
saying like 3 days ago, like, I want to go to a spot where the quarterback situation's secure and it's all about Indianapolis. Quarterback has a fucking torn Achilles.
Like
Right.
literally saying anything but
Going back to Indianapolis.
right.
Then he gets this big fat bag and there's nowhere else I'd rather be, yada, yada, yada. You're full of shit.
Miles Garrett did the same thing.
Yeah, and we said the same. We said he was
Did
full
say
of
the
shit.
exact same thing about Myles Garrett.
Full
yeah.
of shit, bro. The fuck? I don't fuck with that shit.
Literally just like no one will blame you if you say, I want to get paid as much as I can. No one will blame you for that. Just tell the truth. Be transparent. We don't care.
No one gives a fuck.
Don't
Bro.
give a
I do the
fuck.
same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit,
Everyone
say,
would.
exactly.
I'm
30
afraid.
M's a year.
Shit, 30 M's a
Yo,
year. Fuck you.
I love Indianapolis. That's my favorite place in the world.
I love all these
Bro,
motherfuckers.
I'm leaving all of you for $30 million a year. What?
Oh my
30
god,
mil, I'll play anywhere, bro.
Anywhere,
Give me
bro.
$10.
Middle East, bro.
bro. I don't know about right now, bro. But
Dropping
I don't know
ball.
about right now.
I'll
But
play in the crossfire, my guy. Come on. Come on. Throw me the ball, bro.
shit, I'll go to war for
me the ball, I
30
might
M's
catch
a
a
year,
bullet.
bro. Nah, I just
That shit pissed me off. Well, because he said all that bullshit on Kay Adams too. Like, all right, bro,
did.
we get it. Right,
Oh.
right,
Sense.
right.
Oh.
Exactly,
I'd be saying anything for
exactly.
it too, though.
Yeah.
Classic case of China. Always say the
Kay
right
Adams
thing in
is
front
like,
of Kay
Indianapolis is really cool. And he's like, yeah, I love Indianapolis. I never want to be anywhere else. You know what I mean?
Come on,
you know,
Her and Taylor Rooks, bro. They got those guys.
they got him.
ball sacks in her hand.
Oh man, all of them.
They wish.
Every
Well, Kay Adams really. Well, actually, Kevin Durant has Kay Adams by the
by the
By the
by
way.
the
by the
by the.
By the lip.
also like also 30 million a year for Alex Pierce is just way too much, bro.
Absolutely.
Pierce.
Absolutely insane.
Insane.
Alex. He's not even Alec anymore. He's Alex.
I'm sick of him. I'm sick of hearing his name, bro. Like, I'm just done with. I'm happy the saga is over.
You know, he did say on the McAfee show that he did want a secure quarterback situation. He feels as though Daniel Jones will be the future quarterback of the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, but-
Conveniently after he signs a
Right,
$116 million contract, right?
Right. He
Yeah.
knew saying the first thing, people were going to know that he's talking about the Colts.
Right.
He knew that.
I'm just saying.
He was just driving up the price then.
He had the
So-
Colts by the lips.
Yeah.
Is really
Is that what we're going with now? By the lips is insane.
He had the Colts by the lips.
Is that the new phrase? That's the new lingo.
I'm saying.
New lingo dropped. By the lips.
I mean,
New
30
merch
million
drop.
a year is just way too
Absolutely
much for
absurd.
a one-trick pony.
Absolutely absurd.
He's not a one-trick
He is,
pony.
though, bro.
He could
Like,
be a two-trick
is.
pony. He's still not fucking worth $30 million.
He opens up the game for Josh Downs and Tyler Warren, all right? Respect him.
I don't care. It is $30 million.
Yeah.
And their offense probably just gets worse anyway.
Yo, like how we were doing with Joe Osai and fucking Boye Mafe. Alec Pierce is not $10 million better at football than Wan'Dale Robinson.
No, he's not. I
He
agree.
also
He makes as much money as A.J. Brown.
they also are paying him so much more to be on the same team and not impact them anymore than he was before.
I saw that too. Danny Dimes wants 50 M's a
Yes.
year now.
The Colts are fucked.
Yeah, meanwhile, what's this fucking guy on? $50 million?
Sauce about to
insane?
get paid $30 million a year. They don't have any firsts.
Oh, they're
What
fucked.
are they gonna do?
They're so fucked. Colts are in a spot.
Can you
man.
imagine that, bro? Going all in on Daniel Jones.
And the first move you make is bringing
right,
Pierce
bro.
for $30 million.
All right,
Couldn't
bro.
be me.
We know a thing or two. We
Couldn't
know a
be
thing
me.
or two.
Not my
all right?
franchise.
Oh, I wasn't even trying
Yeah, that
to
was
throw a
throwing
subliminal. My
PTA. That was
bad.
throwing shade.
Not
All
my
right, bro.
franchise.
It couldn't be us.
my franchise.
Honestly, I
would
think you
never.
guys did a better job.
Talk.
Nah, I'm just. I'm
Not really.
Oh, come on.
Not really.
Yeah, no, that's terrible, man. 30 mil,
30
bro.
million. 80. Can you imagine $80 million to Alec Pierce and Daniel Jones? Oh my God.
You sounded like Cat there. Oh my,
God.
Yeah, what'd he say? Big Cat back in La La Land. Big Purr's home.
Did you see
That shit was comedy.
someone's coach was on the podium the other night. I think it was the Nuggets coach was on the podium in the post game, and you could hear birthday sex playing from the locker room for the Knicks.
It's all Cat.
And someone said Cat was holding up the portable speaker like Simba.
Yo, Cat's been balling, man. Cat's been playing some good ball. So
Shout out to him.
respect Cat. Respect Cat.
All right, the NFC?
Yeah, moving to the
All right.
NFC.
Yo, I'm going to be right back.
Yeah, do your thing.
Start without me.
We're gonna give our little
Limited on time.
giant. Yeah, it's fine. We'll run through the NFC a little bit faster.
124 people in here. Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to everyone.
Someone
in
said
this
you
thing.
know that room smells like farts.
Hey,
It's crazy because I was battle red. I haven't
don't
yet.
do that.
Yo, should I?
no, it smells like guac time, right? Come on, man. Come on.
I have that face you were making ingrained in my mind. He made that face and then lifted up his ass.
Yo, this is the problem with the live stream because now you see all the unhinged shit
Right.
that happens. No, I lost my train of thought. I'm not gonna. It smells like guac time.
It
in
does
here.
smell like
Shout
guac
out
time,
guac
yeah.
time. Actually, ball game runs on guac time, and bagels are us. Free promo. Free promo.
True.
And tough treats.
Bagels would probably sponsor a little something.
Probably.
if we brought it to them.
Yo, we do a
I don't
pod
think
in
they need a
bagels. Fig will
They
take it.
they kind of do own every single.
Fig will
bagel store.
take it.
What? If we,
I said, I feel like they'll take it.
they probably would.
Who owns every bagel store?
No, it tastes like
Really?
farts too.
They own a lot. They own Bagels
No.
or Us. They now own the one on
Bagel
Richmond
Depot?
Avenue.
Just bought Bagel Depot.
They did.
Yep.
They own the one on Manor Road.
Yep.
Over there, Manor Bagels.
Y'all know about the 3Bs?
What?
Big baller brand.
No. y'all know about 3Bs on Forest Avenue?
I don't.
Oh my gosh. What?
You probably own it.
Probably.
Now, if you ever see like the bubble letters for the bagel stores, it's usually them.
Yeah.
The clock.
Yes. Yes. Good point. What'd you say? Oh, Bagels would hit. Bro, we ate like 2 hours ago. Not even actually. It's like, how long?
Still hit.
If you, yeah, the
He's
statement
not lying.
stands.
Is he lying?
All right, bro. What is happening in this chat right now? You made it even more unhinged because you had to,
Someone, Fig told Trunks he smells like farts for absolutely no reason.
Figs hates Trunks.
I mean,
You would know the lore
I mean,
if you
who
join
wouldn't?
the Discord.
who doesn't hate Trunks?
What did
honestly?
Trunks do?
He was born. Literally, that's what he said. He said he was born.
Yeah, that's the problem.
He was born, and then 25 years later, Fig met him.
And the rest is history.
Rest is history.
The rest is so history. All right, so let's talk about the NFC. Let's get through this a little bit. Our team, Tom, so far, quite an interesting free agency. The New York Giants have signed Isaiah Likely, Tremaine Edmonds, Jordan Stout, Darius Washington, a depth safety, and they've brought back, which was the number one move in my personal opinion, Jermaine Illuminor. They absolutely had to do that. That was a necessary move. Tom, how you feeling? Day one of free agency for the New York Giants, all but done.
Sorry, Mr. Senor Pepe. What's up, buddy?
Senor PP.
Yeah.
Oh.
My bad. I had to interrupt.
It's fine.
You had to. You had
Go
to.
fuck yourself.
Wow.
Thanks for the donation, though. But go fuck yourself.
Bro gave us money and said,
he gave us his hard-earned U.S. currency. Matty J said, "Go fuck yourself."
And then I thanked him. It's a
That's a way to
it's a
encourage.
love-hate relationship.
That's a way to
"What's
encourage
$2
others to donate.
Mr. Senor PP. I'm sure he makes so much money.
Is that what you're saying? He's being cheap and he should donate a lot more?
Oh,
Damn.
oh, why are you tweeting
You don't
my
got. You
money?
don't got to do that. You
The
don't
heck?
got to do that. You don't got to do
No,
that.
we don't.
We don't need your monies.
But
Well,
we like it.
All right, the Giants.
We don't need it.
I
Um,
need it.
I like the moves they made. I wish, I guess every fan has a sentiment of you wish they did more, but I like the moves they made. I think Likely's a good player. I think Tremaine Edmonds is a good player. Would have liked to see a better linebacker in there, but I like Tremaine Edmonds. So love that they got Jermaine Illuminor back. I thought they got him on a great deal. So I like day one overall.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. I like Isaiah Likely. I think there needs to be another. Damn, Mr. Senor Peepee, bro. Okay, all right. Come on. No, I love the Isaiah Likely deal. I think it needs to come with another move for a weapon. Brian Thomas Jr. being the obvious one. I think we really need to go make that trade. I do love the Jordan Stout move. All-pro punter.
Yeah.
We needed better special teams. We got better special teams. Punting can change the game. Just needs to be said. Punting can change the game. So I love that move. And, of course, Tremaine Edmonds. It can. It really can.
Bro.
So
100%.
and then Tremaine Edmonds, I thought it was a cool one. Of course, I did want a better linebacker, but we got a captain. We got a vet. I'm cool with Tremaine Edmonds. I like our offseason so far. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's solid. I think Isaiah Likely should be solid there. Dartle love him.
Yeah.
Had to bring back Illuminor. That's huge. Yeah.
we did what we needed to
Yeah.
on day one.
I like
so far.
Edmonds too.
Yeah.
What's minus Brian Thomas? Obviously, I know you want Brian Thomas. What's your dream next move? Is it AVT?
It is. I was about to say.
I like AVT a lot. It definitely concerns me that he just can't stay healthy, but he's so good when he's healthy. I'd give him a little 2-year deal, you know?
If there's no AVT, what next? How do you get better?
Interior D
'Cause
line.
You still lost Wandale, right? So
Yeah.
like,
There's just not much left.
you need
No,
a
there
receiver
just isn't.
bad.
Yeah, you need to.
I don't mind if we get Jawan Jennings. I don't think
Just
he's
doesn't do it for me.
been grabbed yet. I just think if you add Isaiah Likely and Jawan Jennings in an offseason, it's a
I
significantly
mean, shit, he's
better.
way better than Darius Slade.
Exactly, that's what I'm
so
saying.
much
He's-
better than Darius
Also
Slade.
adding a bona fide top 10 receiver back who didn't play.
Yeah.
That for sure. But you also lost one.
Like it's not like you need a.
We didn't lose a elite receiver.
If I'm
We could
replacing
replace-
Wandale with Jawan Jennings,
You
I'm
lost 1,000
fine with that.
receiver.
if we
One of 17 guys to do so.
if we replace Wandale with Jawan Jennings, I'm cool. I'm okay with that.
I
I'm not
agree.
opposed to
I
that.
agree.
Yeah.
So
I saw the ball game admin. Yo, Fig wants you to hit the worm.
Yo.
Yeah, not for $5. We're gonna need a little bit more than that.
Also, fuck
What?
Trunks. How much would you need to
I'm
do the
not
worm?
doing
Big,
it.
I love you. We
Bro,
love you.
I'm not doing the worm,
How
bro.
much would you need to
I
do the
can't
worm?
even do
right
it
now?
anymore.
How much would you need? Name a number.
To attempt at the worm. Name a number and Fig will match it.
Oh boy.
125.
Oh God.
100? If he said here's 50 bucks, you would,
125.
Yeah.
125? If he said here's 50 bucks to try the worm, you wouldn't do it?
No.
I probably wouldn't either. 50. Honestly.
All right, hold up. We don't need one person to send $125, but if we could get $125,
There's 129 viewers. If you guys all gave $1, I would definitely.
Think about how easy it is. It's so easy.
yo, when you really think about it,
Just give $1 and Dean will do the worm.
I
Oh,
would give another
shit.
15. Nah, bro.
I saw the Giants signed Isaiah Likely, and the ball game Twitter admin tweeted 9 wins confirmed.
No, I think I said 10.
Oh, 10 wins confirmed, and well, not you, the ball game Twitter admin.
Oh, right. My bad.
And I saw you replied because of signing a tight end. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji.
Yeah, Isaiah Likely doesn't boost 5 wins into your.
The ball game Twitter admin also, after they re-signed Illuminor, said 11-6 confirmed.
Ball game Twitter admin had a day. He must
had
be
day.
a Giants
He had
fan.
a great day. He had a good day.
I'm happy
Do the
about our
worm, you woman.
Oh, those strokes? Okay. Thought it was something else.
Do the worm.
No way!
Yo, as soon as Pete comes over here and does a body shot, I'll do the worm. How about that?
Wow.
We do owe a body shot for Santos. I don't know if Santos is here, and if you don't know Santos, we love you, Santos.
If Santos were here, you'd be doing the worm.
See, that's the difference. So, like, I wore my clown costume.
Fig, I only met you last night,
If they
bro.
wanted me to do the worm,
Don't say that, because then they'll change their mind, and you'll have to do the worm.
well, they want Dean to do the worm. They don't want me to do the worm. So,
Why do you want me to do the worm? What? How does that add to this stream? How does that?
I think it was,
little guy do the worm.
Yo,
Yo. Dean, you're my goat. Don't disappoint. Oh, shit.
aw.
PV, here's the point, though. PV.
PP, here's the
I'm getting dogged on by these people. I'm not doing it for no disrespectful people. Fig, I don't listen to you, bro. You don't pay the bills.
Nah,
Damn, he just gave us money.
donated
He
mad
actually
money
did
all
contribute to
stream.
the
He did
Bills.
contribute. He
The
did.
Bills.
Fig,
You
we
know.
appreciate your donation.
Big,
Very
we
much so,
appreciate
bro.
you.
Mr. Fieldhouse said, Dean Warren, the fuck up already.
Mr. Fieldhouse.
Mr. Fieldhouse came back from putting his child to sleep just to tell you to do the work. He was saying in Discord, I was checking Discord, he was saying like, I'll be back. I got to put my child to sleep. And he came back just to see you do the worm.
I'm not. Where did this even come from?
Someone requested you do the worm. Now everyone's obsessed with the idea.
Yo, you have 122 people in the chat that want to see you do the worm.
No, Fig, you're goated, bro. You're goated, bro. We love you.
But Fig, I know you're doing this out of like,
Spite.
right. It's not out of a good place.
Damn.
It's out of wanting to be entertained.
Yeah, I know you don't like me. So, you know.
All right.
All right, who's next?
Philadelphia Eagles. They didn't do shit. They
They
lost
actually
players.
haven't done anything. Yeah.
They actually haven't done anything.
They lost
Alright.
Reed. They lost Phillips. Yeah, move on.
Next.
Fuck them.
Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys have been pretty quiet as well. Jalen Thompson
Solid.
traded for Rashawn Gary
Which
Solid.
is crazy.
and then kept a lot of their guys.
The Packers
Crazy
and
in
Cowboys
which
are
way?
like you and your cousin in Dynasty. Only
Crazy
make trades
in
with
that
Yeah.
Rashawn Gary gets paid a ton of money, and they didn't pay Micah last year.
Yeah. Sean Gary's significantly worse.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
So
with
much
it.
worse.
A
I think
lot
they actually get paid
worse.
the same amount, similar amounts.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with that.
What's going on with Dak? Not football, but his wife refused to sign a prenup.
Oh,
Mm.
I didn't know that.
His wife refused to.
I don't know.
well, his
I saw
fiance-
he like broke off an engagement. I didn't know that was real.
His fiance refused to sign a prenup, allegedly,
Dak.
and Dak called off the wedding.
Overall thoughts on the prenups?
If you're an
Yeah.
NFL player making Dak money, yeah. you
I
do
don't
that.
care who you are, even if you aren't an NFL player, sign a fucking prenup.
Mm.
Sign a prenup.
Okay. Yeah.
Just because once you legally get married, everything that you own, if you don't sign that prenup, 50% is to the other
It's
person.
like when Barney Stinson proposed to Quinn in How I Met Your Mother, and he came with a prenup like this thick. It was like hundreds and hundreds of pages.
I think that applies to people that like have stuff. I don't have anything.
I mean, Drake said make sure you hit him with the prenup. So I'll never not hit him with the prenup.
Then you got to tell that man to
everything-
ease up.
Right.
that you have right now, everything, even if it's nothing.
right.
I guess half of nothing.
Can you imagine one of us gets divorced and then our ex-wife has to fill it? Like my ex-wife has to sit here.
Half the time.
Half the time.
Monday it's you, and then Wednesday it's your
Oh,
ex-wife.
bro, that would suck ass.
Just sign the prenups. It's just
Yeah.
smart.
All right, next team.
We did say we do life advice sometimes.
Great life advice.
Commanders have had a pretty active offseason. One of the teams in this division that have actually had an
Amazing.
active offseason altogether.
Honestly,
Odafe Owe, 4 years, $100 million.
phenomenal.
Tim Settle and Amik Robertson.
Phenomenal.
Laramie Tunzel. I just saw this.
Big
Bag.
ass bag, but needed.
What do you get?
2 years, $60 million extension.
Wow.
Needed that though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
You still got your quarterback on a rookie deal.
Yep.
You could pay that.
they really didn't lose anybody.
Hell yeah. Sets up, bro. Jeremiah Love's coming to town.
Bro, what's good with you?
What happened?
Yo, you have Matty J hit the Dougie and Dean hit the worm. Yo, what do they know about the Matty J Dougie?
Yeah,
bro?
well,
how
They
do you
don't know
guys
about that.
How do you guys know so many things?
You could hit that real quick. That
I'm not
doesn't
You
doing
could.
this
much
right
You
now.
could.
bro.
I'm not doing it right now. I'll do it before we end the stream. I swear. I promise. I'll do it before we end
Tom backflip truck said
No, Commanders offseason. Absolutely love it.
all at the same time. Little guy.
Owe was a must for them. They'd Von Miller rushing the passer last year. Like you get a top 10 guy, top 15 guy rushing the passer, whatever he is.
Yeah, if Boye
Tim-
Mafe's 20 and Owe's 25, then you did good.
Yeah. Settle was there, right? Before he was with Houston? He was in Washington, like it's a homecoming.
I don't
Pretty sure.
know where Tim Settle was, to be quite honest.
Well,
Chris do the seal.
solid depth. What's the seal?
Fuck is a seal.
What's the seal?
Wait, everybody.
Does bro drink that much water every day? I try to.
You got to.
Try
A
to.
gallon of water a day. That's what's necessary.
Nah.
As he sips C4.
Bro, it's 10 o'clock. Nah. That's the 300 caffeine one, bro. Nah.
Gearing up to worm.
Bro's doing 95 miles an hour on the way home. In his school zone.
Yo, Colin told me, sorry to get sidetracked. Colin told me a story of him getting his Hellcat stolen.
Yeah.
They went 85 in a 25-mile-per-hour school zone.
Jesus.
Colin got both the tickets and had to pay for them.
What?
They just give you tickets? I thought they arrest you for that.
Well, it was a speeding camera, so I don't know if, yeah. So, crazy shit. But Colin's got a really fucking nice car.
I don't know
by
what the
way.
Turkey Tango
He
is.
doesn't have the Durango anymore?
No.
What is
He
that?
has a Tesla. Like a, no, but like,
Nice one?
yeah. Really fucking nice one.
Colin's always liked cars.
He
Yeah.
loves cars. He loves cars.
He likes having nice things.
Why rip Jalen Warren?
Colin's a beast.
Because
Colin is a beast.
Rip Jalen Warren because Rico Dowdle went to the Steelers.
I mean, they'll both
Yo,
be involved.
what is the seal?
Pat, come in front of the camera and hit that.
Yo, hit
Pat,
it.
come in front of the camera and hit the turkey tango,
do we
bro.
want Pat to come through and hit the turkey tango for you guys?
Yo, tell
Come on.
Pat. Yes, please. Come on.
Pat.
Come on, chat. We're leaving this up to you. We want to see Pat hit the turkey tango for you guys. We
All right,
need that.
Next team.
All right. We'll go to.
Talking about the sea lion where they're like grabbing their feet and like on the floor.
I've seen that one.
All you gotta do each thing, you have the back foot.
It's great to see Joey Soul and his water bottle on the show. Yo, we need a live pod every fucking week. If this is
Falcons
what the
fans in the
chat's gonna
mud.
be like.
I mean,
This is fun.
This is electric. This is amazing. Yo, Nick said lock in, Pat.
Bro, I'm not doing the turkey tango.
They want the
yo,
turkey
Joe
tango.
Gallo's here.
Release the Matty J
Yo,
files.
Joe Gallo 1015.
Release the Matty J.
Next team. Next
You don't
team,
want to
next
release
team,
those,
next
bro.
Never.
You don't want to
Next
release
team.
those, bro.
Move on. Move on.
$50 dono. I'll do it.
Oh my God! You don't have the Matty J files. I have the Matty J files. Jeez.
I'll get him.
Holy shit. All right. We still have to talk about football. Well, it depends on what files you think they are. Like, what are the files?
Which files, Pat?
What are the files?
I have like 5 folders.
Yo, the outtakes of our pod are just
All right.
egregious.
Next team.
Okay. NFC West, from the East to the West Coast. The Arizona Cardinals, we'll get it started with them. They had an active free agency, too. Isaac Samao, Tyler Algier, Roy Lopez, Kendrick Bourne, Gardner Minshew. Re-signed some of their guys. Didn't lose too many people. Their draft is going to be where they really make improvements.
And they announced Jacoby Brissett to be their starter.
The first starter announced.
I was gonna say announcing Jacoby Brissett as your
March.
starter in March.
It's March.
Fucking outrageous.
You did not need to do that. You did not.
Not even giving Gardner a chance, bro.
Yo.
He signs immediately and says,
That confident in Jacoby
And they
Brissett.
say, yeah, Jacoby Brissett is the starter. Yeah, I mean.
By the way, you will never see the light of day on this team.
they had a.
Michael Wilson owners, stand up. I mean, I'm not going to
Stand up.
I'm going to stay sitting because
Yo, I think this guy thinks I don't know ball.
No, I think he knows you don't know ball. He seems pretty confident in it.
Yo.
Just found out who you were.
All right, next team.
Fuck the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Fuck the Cardinals. All right, moving on to the next squad in the NFC West. We will talk about, let's see, who's the next one that pops up if it doesn't take forever to get down. The Los Angeles Rams, a Super Bowl contending roster. They made multiple moves to get themselves even better. Their biggest question mark was secondary. They addressed the secondary. Trent McDuffie via trade. Jalen Watson. They basically have the Chiefs secondary now. So,
They're the favorites in the NFC.
definitely, in my opinion.
They revamped the hell out of that secondary.
Their team is stacked. The Rams, top to bottom, are probably the most loaded roster in ball. They kept Cam Curl, kept Tyler Higbee. I mean, not that that means too much, but Rams are stacked.
I mean, this is as A+ of a offseason so far as you could get. You still have the 13th pick in the draft.
Yep.
You
That's so crazy.
completely revamped your secondary, and you still have a top 13 pick.
They could literally, they just go best player available.
Yeah.
Like, they can take whoever they want.
They don't have a hole.
No.
Honestly.
They could trade down and get more stuff for the future too. Like
Yeah.
they can do whatever they want.
I mean, they could even completely trade out of it.
Yeah.
And trade to next year's loaded draft class.
All
if they
all avenues are open to them.
quite wanted to.
This is the best run organization in all of football. They're right on up there. It's crazy.
Mhm.
All right, next team. Moving on to we'll talk about the San Francisco 49ers now. The 49ers signed Mike Evans. This was a wild, unexpected signing, in my personal opinion. I didn't see this one coming at all. Vidarian Lowe as well. 3-year, $60 million deal for Mike Evans. Wow.
They're saying that substation's licking their lips. Mike Evans coming to town, bro.
Way more than I thought it was gonna be.
Yo, who is this guy, bro?
I don't know. He does not like you though.
I'm about to ban him.
Nah. Let him run.
That's a little.
Yo, he was spamming, bro. There's a no spamming allowed rule. He was spamming that I don't know ball.
Yo, someone wrote
No meaning
Cardinals rip and piss. Like
Rest in peace and piss.
And piss. What?
Rest in piss and piss.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, the substation's waiting on Mike Evans. I'll tell you that much.
That I did not see this coming. Did
Me
not
neither,
see
bro.
Mike Evans to the Niners coming. He fits right there. He's an old guy that gets
Pat's
hurt.
a big Mike Evans guy over there.
Pat's the biggest Mike Evans.
You happy about this move? Happy for him? Nice. Yeah, this is a big time
Show
move
the
for him.
hairline. My hairline's mint, bro. Not gonna get me there, buddy.
This is so long, I forgot he doesn't have hair anymore.
Yeah, my shit looks good, bro.
You crispy.
I know.
Crispy.
Chris.
Crispy Chris.
E. See what you
Come on,
did
man.
there.
Oh, show the hairline. All right, bro. Put the hairline
Yeah,
in the back.
I like this. I like the move.
Interesting. Came out of left field for sure. There were no rumblings about this, but
You know, in the back of my mind, I felt like he was gonna go back to Tampa Bay.
mhm.
Right? I think we all were like, there's no way Mike actually leaves Tampa.
It is gonna be crazy to see him in
Did he?
another jersey.
Yeah.
He gonna look good in Niners jersey though.
What number is he gonna wear, bro? Not 13.
Mm-mm. 4.
That's a good point.
It's such a random jersey, man. It is. Like, it's one of those
Yeah,
that
what if
like,
he just sucks?
could so age
Yeah.
poorly, and like it's one of those washed ass, like an AJ Green on the Cardinals type
Yeah.
thing. So
I
that's
mean, you get better though, right? If you're replacing Juwan Jennings with Mike Evans,
For
in
sure.
theory, you get better.
Yeah. It's better than
They're
running.
trading. They're shopping Trent Williams too officially.
I like it.
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to get 3 years, man. Thought 3 years was.
I didn't think there was a shot, personally.
Yeah, I thought it would be like a 1 year, like 22 to 25.
I thought it'd be
See that
2.
going?
Yo, who is that, bro? What is
I don't
the
know.
bone?
Yeah.
Pick it, bro. Pick it.
Pick the bone.
I feel like you've been picking your bone this whole time, my man.
Said the same thing about Tay Adams. No, I didn't. Don't remember saying that about Tay Adams, to be honest. I don't know. It's just different. With him.
Nick gave him the boot.
Wow.
Got him.
Yeah, Mike Evans there. It's cool. That's that. Big move for the Niners. Didn't see that one coming.
Leave Chris alone, bro. Start a Tinder account. Discover women.
That's real.
That's W Mans.
why I
W
messed
Mans.
you guys.
Just let him retire in San Francisco. He probably
Yeah,
will.
you definitely will retire
Oh, yeah.
in San Francisco.
Does Evans even play 3 more years?
I don't.
It's a good
I don't
question.
know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't include Brandon Ayuk in the San Francisco
Yeah, he's
49ers core.
Yeah, he's
I don't think he plays another game for that team.
New.
Yeah, he might not even play another game of football in his life, if we're being honest. So,
Who's that?
Brandon Ayuk.
Oh, he's cooked.
I think he's gonna go to Washington.
To do what?
Probably play football.
He did play with he played
I
with
wouldn't
Jaden
bet
for
on
a
it.
year, yeah, at Arizona State. I forgot about that. That did happen.
Against Justin Herbert.
Yeah,
They had a game against Justin. That's weird.
Yeah.
that is so
That
strange.
is weird.
Strange.
That is so strange. All right. Seattle Seahawks
Mr.
reigning
Fieldhouse,
Super
Put
Bowl.
the dream to rest.
I didn't put my son to bed for you to not hit the worm. The fuck?
Bro. It's not my responsibility,
You want him to
bro.
go wake his kid up right now? He's gonna go wake his kid up if you don't hit the worm.
Bro.
Do you really want that to happen?
Like Buka's stock went up after that.
I want his child to have a
100%.
good night's sleep, bro.
Certainly did.
Stop ignoring it.
I didn't. I literally answered it.
Well, you're ignoring me.
Yeah, you deserve it.
All right, bro. That's.
Hashtag booming.
I don't feel like I deserve that. All right, Seattle Seahawks lost Ken Walker, lost Boye Mafe. Reek Woolen's probably gone as well.
Success is hard to repeat in the NFL. That's all I'm saying. There's still a
What
load of
happens
roster,
with
but,
teams that win the Super Bowl? You're gonna lose some guys.
Yep.
I didn't think they were gonna let Ken go. Honestly, I really didn't. I thought they were gonna make it a priority to get him back. I really did. And I know running back. I'm always the one that says running backs aren't valuable like that, but I'm just shocked. I don't know. He won Super Bowl MVP for you. I'm
Tough to lose a Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Especially like Sharps tore his ACL too. Like,
Yeah, they didn't even replace him yet.
and he sucks.
So
They re-signed Shaheed, 51 mil for 3 years.
I did not expect that deal either.
Sheesh.
Wide receiver money is crazy. Aside from that, they got worse. They got worse. They're not the favorites anymore in the NFC.
Yeah,
I think the
I'm
Rams
kind of
are.
confused by the Seahawks.
Why is that?
Lack of wanting to bring back their guys.
I agree
In
with Chris.
particular, Ken Walker.
It does happen. Like guys who are on Super Bowl winning rosters are going to get paid money by teams who need good players. So you usually can't bring everyone back, but
No, but they have a ton of cap room,
right.
and they
And they just let
let
all those guys.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love the idea of just not bringing back the Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
that
100%.
Kobe Bryant, Boye Mafe.
Yo-
Mafe's fine.
Someone in chat, can you let us know? Someone do some research for us. Teams who have had a Super Bowl MVP and he wasn't on the roster the next year. I'm curious.
Good question.
That is
Like, I'm trying to think of times that's happened.
Trey Hendrickson would be a Seahawks. That would be cool.
I saw Trey Hendrickson getting mocked to the Seahawks.
That'd be insane.
That would be fire. Then they're forgiven.
Also
yeah.
lost Kobe Bryant. Yeah, that's huge.
Their corner room got purged. They don't really
Yeah.
have corners like that anymore.
Brought Josh Joe back.
Won this one.
What up?
Super Bowl MVP who did not. Oh no, this is not winning game.
I saw a lot of Rick Woolen trade smoke.
Let me see.
Well, he's a
Well,
free
he's a free
agent.
agent. Yeah.
That's what it was. How much is he getting?
He's going to get paid.
He'll probably get like 18 to 22 in that range.
When I did the Commanders offseason, I signed him at 20.
See, like, why aren't they? That I feel like that's a deal that should be done for them day one.
He was
Not great.
one who was like,
Right.
when was that?
That was the Packers. Then he went to Oakland, 1996.
Someone said it
Wow.
happened to the Seahawks twice with Malcolm Smith. They didn't bring him back either, I guess.
Huh.
That's really interesting if that's true.
Allen.
Marcus Allen, too. Okay, so it happened a few times in history. All right.
Seems foolish.
That's pretty interesting.
A dog too.
Where did Malcolm Smith go after the Seahawks?
I think the Raiders.
Malcolm Smith on here, but
That
he's
sounds right.
Howard Marcus
That tracks.
I think he went to the Raiders. I'm not 100% certain, but I think he went to the Raiders.
Marcus Allen left to go to the Chiefs.
Mm.
So did Kevin Walker.
Oh, wow.
Let me see Malcolm Smith.
San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Deion Branch. But Deion Branch ended up going back, right? Pat? Deion Branch left and went back.
Yeah, Raiders for Malcolm Smith. Okay.
Interesting.
I don't know what the other. I saw two names.
It's kind of crazy. If Ken Walker
Went to Oakland.
doesn't have the playoffs he has, he probably stays.
Yeah, he gets
also
significantly less.
Yeah, he
money.
got significantly less.
But
He
yeah,
made
they don't
himself
win the Super Bowl, but yeah.
much money in the playoffs,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, someone sent the link in the Discord. Yo, Cheesehead and the Bear, shout out to you, bro. Ken Walker joins rare list of Super Bowl MVPs to leave as free agents.
Huh.
It's Larry Brown with the Cowboys, Desmond Howard, Dexter Jackson, and that's all I'm seeing according to Yahoo.
Yahoo!
Deion
So I guess Malcolm Smith was with the team the year after,
Deion
but
Branch.
left
Left
maybe
eventually, yeah.
after that.
He won in 2013, and he was there in 2014.
Yeah, we're season
Yeah,
after.
I'm gonna trust
I was just
Yahoo
gonna say
here,
that, yeah.
so
Yeah.
4 dudes.
Interesting.
That was
That's-
interesting. I was curious.
Yeah.
on that.
It's a
Like,
good
that doesn't
trivia
happen
question
often.
right there.
Yeah.
So, all right, just a few more teams to go over. NFC, what happened?
Devin Lloyd reached an agreement with the Carolina Panthers.
Love that.
Wow.
I did
Love
that in my.
Yeah, you did.
Yo, let me cook.
Yeah.
It's a good move.
I guess we'll jump.
That
We'll
makes me-
go.
Yeah. That makes me feel better about Jalen Phillips doing that. I mean, yo, this is a good ass defense.
Mm-hmm.
If Phillips can stay healthy, man.
Love
Mike Jack, bro.
Most slept on corner in the league.
He is old, bro. He is older than I thought he was, given
Yeah.
it's his first grade season.
Panthers, bring in Jalen Phillips, bring in Kenny Pickett, bring in Devin Lloyd, and lose Cade Mays, which I don't love.
No, I don't love that either.
They were just like all the stats say they were a better football team when Cade Mays was on the field.
Yep.
But I mean, defensively, I mean,
Team's stacked.
those are big time moves.
It just scares me with the health of Jalen Phillips, obviously. As
Yo,
everyone
that
else
contract
gonna say.
is
It's a big
bad.
contract, but like, you can't be mad at a team for spending up who just won the division, like most successful season in how many years?
You're getting better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has a bunch of young talent. Like,
4 years is
it's steep as
crazy.
hell. I agree. Like, bro,
120
trust me, I
amps.
know. Like, this guy cannot stay on the field, but when he's out there, he's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
he's awesome. No, he's
incredible.
great. Look at what he did with the Eagles. He was
Yeah.
phenomenal with them. But it scares me. But the Devin Lloyd thing is awesome. That's a great move too. So Carolina's defense
You
next
have
year.
Derek Brown and Jalen Phillips on the line. You bring in Devin Lloyd to be the captain of the defense, and then you have a stacked secondary.
Nick Scourton too.
Nick Swarton. off the
terrific.
edge,
No, it's a
too.
terrific defense.
I like their defense going into next year a lot.
You could
but-
find a Cade Mays replacement.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to go heavy on the interior of the offensive line. Honestly,
Shout
yeah.
out the Panthers, man.
Panthers made some good moves. They had a good
One of the better offseason, one of the day one of the offseason
Yeah.
so far.
I don't see Lloyd's been signed. Lloyd's been signed by the Panthers. 3 for $45.
It's a solid
Wow,
deal
that's a
too.
good deal,
It's
yeah.
a really solid deal.
Like the Jags couldn't throw him 15.
Yeah, that's a good point. This guy who's a Panthers fan said that like their O-line was so expensive they're trying to bring they are paying a lot of guys a lot of money.
Yeah, Moten and Robert Hunt are like 50 between the two of them.
Brown's going to sign Quincy Williams. They have.
Yeah, they already did that.
All right.
All right, New Orleans Saints, David Edwards, Travis Etienne, Ryan Wright, and Noah Fant. David Edwards and Travis Etienne are two pretty damn good signings. Edwards has been really good for the Buffalo Bills, and Travis Etienne got a bag, 4 years, $52 million, but coming home,
I think
and
that's a fair deal for Travis.
Yeah,
Etienne.
I think so.
I think
What
it's a
do you-
lot, but
What do you do? Do you cut Kamara?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, that's happening.
That sucks.
End of an era.
Good run. Yeah.
Great run. Phenomenal run.
They had
I like it for the Saints.
It was solid. I mean, they plugged two holes that they have on offense. They're going to really give Tyler Shuck a shot. So,
I like
I
that.
think it's the right move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that they're actually going to give him a chance because he earned it.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
Sometimes guys earn a chance but don't really get it.
Right. And you want to put him in position to succeed in that chance. And
Right.
That's what they're at least attempting to do.
I like Kellen Moore too. I believe in Kellen Moore.
I think they probably need one more weapon at receiver, in my personal opinion, but
What, you don't like Devon Vela?
no, not
I
particularly.
think losing Demario Davis sucks too.
Not particularly.
That's a shot to the
Definitely
morale.
does. Yeah, for sure.
And Schefter just sent out something that said the Saints are most likely moving on from Kamara.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
getting rid of him.
Yeah,
he's
I
gone.
expect that.
So I feel like you guys. I had a question that I was going to say to the end, but since you guys are on the topic, do you guys think he will try to go to a contender and help?
Yeah.
Like, and where?
You know what I would love actually? Kansas City with Ken Walker. I feel like that'd be great little 1-2.
I don't hate that.
Because he's not going to help in the run game as much as he used to, but he's still.
Yo, low key.
Yeah.
Damn good receiving.
While we're
threat.
on the topic of it, I'd like him to go to Carolina.
I don't think he would do that.
Take some of the pressure off of Chuba since you lost Rico.
You think they draft a running back?
They might, yeah.
I just think
I mean, Kamara's
he's
gonna
a
be
good
cheap.
compliment.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
good
that's what I'm
compliment.
saying. Like, you don't want Chuba's fine, but like, you don't want to give Chuba a fucking
No.
massive workhorse load.
I feel like they're also
Chargers?
they've outgrown Chuba. They're getting
Could try to
too good to where
Najee
Chuba's
and
not
then
good
he
enough for
blew
how
up.
good this team's gotten.
The thing is, they paid him. Chuba was fine this year. He was banged up, and then Rico had those 3 weeks where it looked like he was taking the job.
Just feels like you could just do better, and there's so many options out there.
They got Gibbs.
I'm shocked that they didn't go for like Tyler Algier, honestly. The Lions, in my personal opinion. I thought they would pair up Gibbs with another big back. I don't think Kamara fits the bill. Yeah, exactly.
True.
I don't know. I think the Chargers make sense.
Could low-key be a Kamara spot.
Seahawks make some sense as a Kamara spot too. So Kamara could help a lot of teams.
A 300
I still think so.
Charbonnet season would be awful.
After a torn ACL.
God.
Oh, he tore his ACL.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? Oh,
They don't
my
have
God.
George Holani is their only running back.
Oh my god!
Right now.
Bro.
Yeah,
What?
they suck. They suck in the backfield right now. Yeah. Just a couple more teams that we have to go over, I guess. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Ken Gainwell, Alex Anzalone, re-signed Kate Otten, but ultimately lost.
I like the Kate Otten
Like Evans.
contract.
Yeah.
3 for 30.
Solid contract.
Yeah, it's
for
not bad.
Really productive.
I like
player.
Anzalone too. I think every team needs an Alex Anzalone.
Especially given that they lost Mike Evans. You had to bring back Kate Otten.
Yeah.
And Ken Gainwell, you needed a guy to spell Bucky.
Yeah.
Since you lost Rashad and let
Sean
go of
Tucker.
Sean Tucker.
Should have brought Sean Tucker back.
I don't get that.
He's good for them when
I like
they
Tucker.
use him.
I
Yeah.
do too.
I like Tucker in Detroit. That's a good fit.
I like Gainwell. Like Gainwell and Bucky Irving that's a good punch.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to see their young wide receiver room now. Jalen McMillan, Ibuka.
J-Mac.
Jalen McMillan, Ibuka, Tez Johnson played some good football last year at points.
Then you still got Rod God,
Still got Chris Godwin. Completely forgot about that.
who's going to be completely healthy this year.
So
Fucking Jalen
I
Miller.
think
wrote a
30
running back.
years old. He's old, man.
Yeah, but now he's going to get healthy. Hopefully.
But yeah, and then what's the last team in the NFC South? Who am I missing? We did Panthers, Bucks,
Falcons.
Saints, and Falcons, who signed to it. Yeah.
I love it for them.
Someone said they were waiting all night for us to talk about the Falcons before, so we can't just do that.
Jahan Dotson. Oh, he didn't get 17 a year. He got 2 years for $15 million. He only got 7.5 a year. So Jahan Dotson, Jake Bailey, Austin Hooper. Oh, reunion. Austin Hooper back with the Falcons. Yes, how exciting. Cameron Thomas, Tua Tagovailoa, Nick Folk, Zacchaeus, and Christian Harris. Whole lot of mid.
Nice.
Whole lot of mid and Tua.
Yeah, I mean, that's bad. But, like,
Was there a lot to do?
why did James Pierce have to do that?
I was about to say
Why
that.
did he have to? Why did he have to be a disgraceful,
fucking-
disgusting, horrible human being? Why?
It changed
why?
their entire
It
outlook for
ruined
next year.
everything.
Literally did.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Like, they're cooked now for next year.
Falcons have one QB with a broken upper and one QB with a broken bottom half.
That's
Minute.
that's what Tom said early in the pod, actually.
I was gonna say that sounds familiar.
It's very.
Oh, you said that already?
I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
He did say that at the beginning, yeah.
Yeah, Falcons are. The offense should be fun though. I mean,
Yeah.
we've seen.
Define fun.
I mean, we've seen Tua lead high-powered, explosive offenses before.
Yeah.
70 points.
Before the brain damage.
Bro, come on, bro.
I'm just saying.
Bro, that's not nice. Bro.
Yeah,
He still had some in there when he did that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He
No, I'm
had.
saying he took a few shots before he did that.
Yeah, but he's taking more shots now.
Bro,
It
come on, bro.
did not look like a good Tua Tagovailoa last year.
Yo.
I know how to do the worm, bro. I know how. I'm just not doing it for you.
Tutorial on how to do the worm.
Have you done the worm before?
Yeah, bro. I used to do it all the time.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean all the time?
Bro,
I
that was his go-to.
What? What, like the Sweet 16?
Yo, I like this
If I wanted to.
this new thing that you do.
What? Oh, the what?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fucking with that.
Express a shock.
It is funny.
Yeah, yeah, I'll fuck with that.
right.
Falcons, I mean, you get a quarter. I like them bringing in Tua. We
I do
talked about
too.
it already, though.
Yeah.
So
Last division is the NFC North. We'll get started with the Green Bay Packers. They haven't done shit.
Sheed Walker.
They
still
traded
out
for
there.
Zaire Franklin.
Nice.
No Rasheed Walker move as of just yet.
Lost their linebacker.
No wide
I
receiver.
like them
move.
trading for Franklin though. 'Cause
I like
you lose
Zaire.
Quay Walker. Like Franklin's a
True.
much better player than Quay Walker. He's
Yeah.
been kind of disappointing. Whoa,
He's not good. He wasn't good last year.
Franklin?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not gonna cover. He's gonna
You'd
get.
say
torched
Quay
in
Walker was
coverage.
better, actually.
I think
They're both like
close.
ass in coverage. I mean, Franklin led the league twice in tackles.
Yeah,
He's
Yeah, but
tackle machine.
Franklin's definitely on his way down.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
older,
yeah. He's like 31.
Quay Walker still has a lot of untapped potential over there, I think, too. But
Joe,
Just not good.
bro, JG. No.
Yo, Joe Gallo wants you to do the worm. Come on,
Come on.
Gallo, I'll do it for you.
bro. In
He said,
private.
do the
Yeah.
worm.
Oh.
Do the worm now,
We're
dude.
on him. On him.
Do the worm on his
is
worm.
that your special move?
Yeah, that's what he said. He used to do it all the time.
No, I mean, like, is that your special move?
That's how you get the best pumps, bro. That's what I'm saying. you gotta
Lab-
gradually
Like a
get
pump in
into
the
it.
gym, or
Elaborate.
Yeah. Something like that.
got it? Okay, interesting, Dean. You got to teach us your ways, bro.
You I don't think you can handle my ways, bro.
Okay.
The heck?
Next team up, the Detroit Lions. Also, didn't do much. Cade Mays, I like that
That's
move.
true.
I like that
for
a
them.
lot. Yeah.
Like that move.
I mean, given
That was really it.
even Larry Borum is like a guy. He exists. Like,
I just can't believe Drew Petzing is their offensive
yeah,
coordinator.
that's terrible.
Can't believe
But
it.
I mean, like they've taken such big hits at offensive line over the past 2 years. So like at least they're trying, right? You can't fault them for
Decker
trying.
asked to be released too, right?
Yep. Apparently,
That's really weird.
Yeah.
they're cooked.
No, I'm not disrespecting Cade Mays at all.
We
Chad.
just gave Cade Mays respect.
We all
That's
just
a
said
good
we
move.
like that move a lot. Yeah.
Cade Mays is a good football player.
Dan, Senor PP said he's
Oh,
lazy
he's
so
turning
hard
heel.
just to get done dirty like this.
He's turning heel on you.
Damn.
What?
Bro, they just want you to hit the
It's-
worm.
Bro, Mr. Senor PP has hated on me for years because he loves you.
Years.
Months.
A
Because
year.
he loves you. He's loved you for so long, and you're going to turn your back on him
I'm
like
not
this.
turning my back. on
Lions
you.
window
I'm
is
just-
closed,
I'm
100%.
not gonna be
Mr. Senor
frustrated.
PP, I just hope you know I would never turn my back on you like this.
Naming my fantasy team, me and Dean.
I'd just stab you in the fucking back.
Good one.
All right, next team.
Chicago Bears. They
Cut Tremaine Edmonds.
had a fun offseason, actually. Kobe Bryant, Devin Bush, Neville Gallimore, traded for Garrett Bradbury, and
Brought
Yeah.
back Case Keenum.
Yeah.
Absolute W by the Bears. I thought
Bush was awesome last year. I love that move.
you
by them.
upgraded at linebacker. Thought losing Drew Dalman was gonna be rough for them. Obviously, Garrett Bradbury isn't all pro
No.
level like Drew Dalman, but I mean, to fill the hole of a guy you just gave a 3-year contract to that retired after the first year, I feel like can't ask for much else. Well,
he's not good. He's not good. I'm not a Garrett
He's,
Bradbury.
you know what it is? Like,
guy.
he's on an elite offensive line now, though, which will inherently make him better in theory. At least, you know what I
I
mean?
feel like there's like it could be so much worse.
I can name-
given that the guy retired.
Definitely
you know what I
could
mean?
be
Like,
worse.
What are you gonna say?
I can name.
I can name 37 centers better than Garrett Bradbury.
I don't even know if I can name 37 centers.
No, I don't know. I don't love this move. There were a lot of good centers out there in free agency. I thought you could have made a move for one
I
of
mean,
them.
I agree. I can't see who said that, but bring back Byard. I think they should bring
yeah,
back.
they have
Byard.
to bring back KB,
Yeah.
bro.
Definitely.
That's our boy.
But signing Kobe Bryant, I mean, that
Huge.
probably
You upgraded there. Like, I mean,
that
I
might
think
spell the end for Kevin Byard, though.
we'll probably spell the end for Jaquan Brisker.
True.
That
sucks.
Free agent.
I mean, I low-key think Kobe Bryant's better than Jaquan Brisker.
Brisker had a great playoff run, but better players probably.
One of those Twitter
Kobe Bryant.
dudes did like a whole breakdown on Kobe Bryant and why he was like the
Really?
crown jewel of safeties in this free agent class, and like I was moved.
He could be the Xavier McKinney of this class.
Yeah, he's really, really good. So I think they improved as a team.
Yeah, I mean, I like
Like,
this offseason. for the Bears.
maybe not improved. Like
Who they really they
losing
didn't.
Drew Dalman sucks. So
Well,
bad,
yeah, that
bro.
yeah.
It sucks so bad.
Out of their control, but yeah.
Yeah, like,
So
I
what
like
are you
that they traded
supposed to
DJ Moore
do,
for a
bro?
second, as I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Agreed.
crazy value.
They
Love that
cut
for them.
Edmonds and signed Bush for cheaper,
Yeah.
who's better. So
Yeah. No, I mean, they're doing a great job these past,
agreed.
Ryan
honestly,
Poles.
these past 3 years.
Yeah.
Like,
Man, Ryan Poles is hitting fucking nuke after nuke
Yeah.
after nuke.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they're doing a great job, man.
they're killing. And the last team of all the NFL teams is the Minnesota Vikings, who
That's for last.
Who lost Jalen? Hurts?
Should be getting Kyler Murray.
probably
Is that what we're? Is that like
they haven't
reported though?
done. They signed James Pierre, but that's really it.
Is that like the reports though that Kyler's?
It seems that way.
That's but I just felt like it would have been done if it was so certain.
I mean, if it's not Minnesota, like where the fuck is he going?
Jets.
Arizona. That's
They already,
where he was.
they already named Kobe
Been there,
Bryant.
done that. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, that's why. That's why they didn't get Kyler Murray.
We don't need you.
No, we're good.
That's why. It's Minnesota or nowhere, to be quite honest. Maybe Indy to start while Daniel Jones
Nah.
is.
He's not going somewhere to
Can't
not
see it.
be the starter.
Well, he would start off rip.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
But-
he'd get benched.
Yeah. I mean, the Vikings didn't really have much moves to make.
Nope. They still got 9 at their
Make a
quarterback.
little squirm, do the worm.
I mean, they're also still in cap hell.
Yeah.
I think they probably will trade Jordan Addison. I could see something like that happening.
a little squirm.
That's funny, man.
Are you just trying to
It's
ignore
funny.
it at this
It's
point?
funny, Tom? Yeah.
No, I think it's
That was
funny.
mad funny, yeah.
I,
Yeah. All right, bro.
The abuse ain't so fun when it's all on you, huh, Dean Wagner?
It's been on me.
No,
It's
it
been on me.
No.
Ever since your little Mickey Mouse playoff run came to an end, you've been taking the heat.
I have, which I think people will have short-term memory.
How quickly they forget,
How
right?
quickly they forget who.
Yeah,
has
but
the
it's
belt.
really a what have you done for me lately league, and you
There's
haven't
nothing-
done much for us lately.
Nothing's been happening.
You haven't been making good takes. Your off-season plans for some of these teams was poor.
For one. I cut one team's kicker. What are you gonna do? Kill me? Fire me, bro. Fire me. Gosh. Got rid of one kicker. Relax.
one team's kicker.
Like, bro. Let's hold a freaking public tryout if it's that bad. Jeez.
They did lose Nashawn, right? Yeah. I guess that's a. All right, so we got I'll say we got 15 minutes. Chat, it's all on you, fellas.
Fire away.
You get to decide the remainder of this podcast and the direction that we
Wanna
go
see if
in.
there's any good ones.
No,
in
not fully.
To an extent,
Because I'm not.
There were some
In the
things.
mail
make him do the
Yeah.
make
There,
him do the
there wasn't
worm.
much, but there were a couple.
Make him do the worm. That's all I'm saying. Look, I'm not.
Careful, the little squirm is jacked up on C4.
Yo, what the hell?
You haven't hit the worm for your number one fan.
that C4 hitting a little hard. Is that C4 hitting?
Could be.
Could be.
It definitely is.
All right, what do you got for us, guys? We need some questions.
We need whatever.
Come on, stop with the
Guys,
worm,
guys,
bro.
we can't do the worm.
Well, he can, but
All right, let's do some questions.
I'm not
first.
doing it on a set.
The roast of Matty J. No.
we don't got. We'll make that video eventually.
Top 3 best Debo Samuel landing
That's a
spots.
good-
That's a good IRL video right
Good
there.
IRL
That's a
video.
great
Comedy
IRL
Central
video.
roast of Matty J.
Debo Samuel.
Debo Samuel landing
McDonald's.
spots. Let's see. Who could use
The Giants.
Debo?
Who could use Debo?
Giants could
Giants.
use
Did you say
Debo.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
Nice. Good one.
Giants could use Debo. Texans low-key aren't a bad Debo spot.
No, Texans are actually
Texans are
a pretty
a
good
Debo
Debo spot. He could play offensive line for them.
Patriots.
You guys are mean, bro.
Yeah.
Patriots will take what they can get, right?
How you feeling about the Max Crosby trade?
Is Burrow cooked? Yeah, Burrow's gonna die.
Oh my God, he is so dead.
He's got to see Max, TJ, and Garrett 6 times a year. He's fucking
Yeah,
dead.
I mean, TJ Watt's washed, but like,
Top 5 NFC teams. Rams,
Rams are my
way
number
too
one.
early fantasy.
Rams, Seahawks,
Bears.
Bears.
Yeah.
Giants
No.
Yep.
and
Packers suck.
Panthers.
no.
We're not putting the
Panthers.
Giants in there.
What are you talking about?
Panthers.
Eagles?
They're clearly there.
Who could the Panthers target to go with Tet and Coker? Kenyon Sadiq in the first round.
I would, yeah, I'd say the
Carolina.
Rams, Seahawks, Eagles,
Bears.
Packers.
Bears.
Oh, no, Bears, Packers.
Think the Eagles
Fair.
are better than the Bears?
Think the Eagles are better than the Panthers?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, they are. Who's the best team in the NFC East? I mean, unfortunately, I just said the Eagles, but the second best team is the New York Giants.
Number one pick in fantasy next year? Easily Bijan.
Why is everyone
Yeah.
wearing a jersey?
Playing with the
Tom?
best quarterback of his career.
I did wonder.
I'm
What's the
gonna switch
question?
out of a jersey. This jersey's so fucking tight.
Oh, why is everyone wearing a
For
jersey?
me?
I don't know. I didn't get the
We're
memo.
almost- we're almost
I didn't realize
No,
we were all
I'm
just
just not
jerseys.
comfortable.
He's gonna switch
to
out of his
change
jersey
now?
2 hours and 20 minutes in.
Who Washington about to take with the 7th? Jeremiah Love's coming home. G-man home.
Jeez.
They actually might.
They are.
Bill.
Bill sucks.
Bill.
Sucks.
Bill's so bad. The
Bill
most
blows.
overhyped, undrafted, or 7th round pick I've ever seen in my entire life. Keep an eye out.
Worst to overpay today? Alec Pierce.
Easily.
Alec Pierce. $30 million for a
Phillips.
guy who runs straight.
Jalen Phillips
Jalen
is the real
Phillips.
answer here, though.
Is the
No,
real
Jalen Phillips
answer.
is not a worse overpay than Alec Pierce.
Yes,
Oh, he might be.
I think it is.
What?
he's the
Bro.
worst.
the hell?
Bro, he doesn't play.
He doesn't play.
$30
But Alec
million
Pierce
a
runs
year.
straight.
At least Alec Pierce runs.
At least he plays.
Yo, but when
Right.
they both play, who's better? Supremely.
Bro, I'd rather have
Jalen
17
Phillips.
games of a good football player than 8 games of a really good football player.
For 30 mil, good luck. You ain't gonna have no more good football.
What's
you,
the best?
you ain't gonna have no good more.
Hey,
you ain't gonna have no more good football
ready?
players,
Here's
bro.
the only question: what's the best ability in football?
Yo.
No, I thought that was your mouth. Nah, that couldn't have been your stomach,
That
bro.
was crazy.
Please tell me that
That
was caught on the mic.
crazy.
I
Please
thought that
tell
was
me
your
that was
mouth,
caught on
bro. I
the
thought you
Nah,
were saying
bro.
something.
Nah,
I was
bro.
trying to turn and say, what'd you say?
Nah, bro.
Oh my god! That
Nah.
was so loud.
That was my reaction to that.
The Jalen Phillips contract.
Instead of like a gulp, it was like a.
Each call a surprise playoff team for this coming year.
Every year,
Surprise?
I think each conference does have at least two new teams make the playoffs. So,
The Falcons?
no,
That'd be a surprise.
they stink. I'll go with them. Are the Minnesota Vikings a surprise?
I'd say
I'd be
so.
pretty shocked if
Minnesota
the Vikings made the playoffs.
Minnesota Vikings.
What's the best steal of the day?
Are the Commanders a surprise?
I was thinking that, but like,
Oh.
I guess they count.
Yeah.
I guess any team that wasn't there last year, right?
Best deal of the day is Jermaine Illuminor. Elite tackles don't grow
I
on,
like it.
don't fall off trees, don't grow on trees. 3 years, $39 million, 13 a year for an elite tackle. Titus Howard got like 23 a year. So
Yeah, when you put it like that.
the market's just that is an insane deal. I thought we were gonna have to pay him 20 a year. So I think that's the best move of the day in my
Yep.
personal opinion.
Best steal of the day? Low key, I love the Lions getting Cade Mays for less than
I
10
like
a
that
year,
a lot
bro.
too.
Less
Oh.
than 10 a year for a guy that talented.
Was it
Give
less
him-
than 10? I
I'm-
thought it was like 12. 2
I'm
25?
reading on PFF 3 for 25.
Oh, okay. There you go.
I don't
That's
know
a-
if that's
that's-
accurate. 'Cause the Wandale thing was wrong, but 3 for 25 is what I'm reading.
It's a pretty great deal if that's the
Yeah.
case.
Gotta keep saying the Raiders are gonna trade the 14th pick for Justin Jefferson.
Plus some.
Plus some. That's not a biased take.
It's not bad.
Anthony Richardson got to be a Raider, match made in heaven. I wanted Anthony Richardson to be a Dolphin, bro. Maybe he still will be.
Yo. All right, Michael Santoro, you must be watching like 2020 football.
an eye out
because
for the
Bobby
Raiders
Okereke
training
was
14
not
picks.
one of the best linebackers in football.
No.
Not even remotely close.
Will the Raiders signing so far be reminiscent of the Pats last season? No.
Not even close.
No.
No, not at all. They may win 7 games, honestly. I think they improved, without a doubt. But like, did they get good enough? I don't.
Which
think so.
signing made the least sense?
The least sense?
Yeah.
I feel like NFL teams are getting a lot smarter to where the signings they make at the bare
There's at
minimum
least
are
a-
at positions of
Yeah,
need
there's
for
at
each
least
of
a
these
thought
teams.
process.
Least sense.
Like you can say that this one was a bad signing, that one was bad, but like Alec Pierce, like sure, I think it was a bad signing, but
it made sense.
he was the best receiver on the team.
Yep.
Like you got it, yeah.
Like the Jalen Phillips deal. We just said that's
Right.
the worst deal of free agency, but it makes sense why the Panthers would pay that
Daniel
much. for him.
Bellinger to the Titans.
Yo, he got $8 million a year.
Just
That
what
was
the logic
wild.
there? Like, what was the logic there?
Dable
Brian-
loves him.
Dable does love him. That's his guy.
Dable's
yeah.
just bringing back everyone who got him fired. Like that's what
Well, they got is Chick a free agent too though?
Yeah.
So I guess Bellinger's their starter now.
Oscar Delp.
Oscar Delp,
Gunnar Helm.
Gunnar
Oh,
Helm.
Gunnar Helm. That's what I meant.
Oscar
oh,
Delp is
I don't know.
The
Another
college guy,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
My bad. I get them confused.
he's a Georgia. Yeah, he's a Georgia tight end.
So is Gunnar Helm, right? No,
Gunnar
he's
Helm's
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah. My bad. My
Yep.
bad. That's on me.
Gunnar Helm is a good. I like Gunnar Helm actually. So, will Jaden Daniels turn into C.J. Stroud? No,
Nah.
they're two different. They're very different. Daniels was because of injury. Giants are more than likely making the playoffs.
More than likely.
I don't think he.
Good one.
I don't think he meant that.
Packers Dolphins Super Bowl, Love
Oh,
versus
boy.
Willis. Now we're fucking talking. Now we're fucking talking. About a shotgun a C4 to that.
Shotgunning a C4 is crazy work.
That's fire.
Shit will work instantly.
What do you think the chances the Giants do make the playoffs?
100.
It's a tough NFC.
101.
Like realistically.
As of today, 25%.
What?
Like what do you think your record is?
8-9 or 9-8. As of today.
You think you improve 5 games?
Yeah, I do.
You get second year Dart, you get Neighbors back, who basically wasn't there last year.
You get a brand new defense coordinator that actually act like last year. He actively costed you games.
right, the offense is the offense. Like I don't think it was a problem, but like the defense was really just
Our
collapsing.
offense was really good last year when
Right.
everyone was healthy.
So
when people
the
were healthy.
defense was
And now
the
Matt
problem.
Nagy's calling it, so
When we going for
So
1,412,
that's an upgrade
I
for
hope
sure.
yeah.
No, they're not. I promise you that.
No, they're not gonna win less games.
Jackson Dart's gonna cement himself as like a top 8 quarterback in the NFL. Watch.
Sonny Styles to the Saint is a lock at 8. I don't think so.
He ain't gonna be
I don't
there.
think he's gonna be there, bro.
He'll
He might be
he'll
a giant.
right here.
He might be a giant. It's either
I-
here or Downs.
I so seriously think the Giants are going Jeremiah.
Oh,
Love.
Nick said depending
Really?
on draft, our ceiling is 19-7. Bet, Nick. Most wins in a season in history.
They're gonna play extra games just because they feel bad.
If we get Brian Thomas, it probably goes up to 10-7 for me. 35% chance we make 40% chance we make the playoffs.
I'm going 12-5.
I'll stop there, bro.
I could see Dart being top 10.
Yo, I like
Giant
how
fans
this
are the
guy.
worst.
What is his name? Jack Jackson, 88 Bengals Seahawks.
All caps, every
All
single
caps,
text,
yo.
every single
He said
comment.
that's a good strategy.
Yeah.
I fuck with that strategy heavily. That's how you get fucking noticed, bro. Good shit, bro.
Did the Seahawks overpay for Shaheed drastically?
Yeah, but he's the best returner in the league. Damn good deep threat.
Best returner should not be getting 50.
What did you guys
I
have
just
for
said-
dinner tonight? We all had bowls from Guac Time,
we had
like a
dinner
Chipotle
together.
bowl.
The fuck, CSI Matty J? What? How do you know where I went to college?
Oh,
What the fuck?
Where's that?
Yo, he sucks. I'm sorry. He is fucking ass. You must not have watched the games. He was fucking tragic. He was so tragically bad. Holy shit. It's just so you guys can read it easier. Thank you.
Nah, you're a beast.
do we have to scream every comment?
Looking at the screen, I feel like I need glasses now, bro. It's starting to get blurry.
Yo,
Just
that
so you
was
guys can read it
lit.
easier.
That was a good stream.
This was a lot.
That
of fun.
was honestly our best stream
Yeah,
yet.
100%.
Bro, we consistently sat
Guac time
at
is
like
fire. You know
100
ball,
to
bro.
130 viewers this whole time. Yeah, Guac time is fire.
Yo,
Thank
shout
you
out to
guys,
this.
man. Thank you guys, man. W's in the chat for all of you. What'd he say? Yo, come on, bro. I don't eat glizzies. All right? And that is actually true. If I were to eat a glizzy, I would only
Matty
put
J with a
ketchup on
D
it.
is crazy.
So, Matty J, I'm never letting you rank again. I mean,
Was the Alec Pierce short actually rage bait? I think that's our cue to end stream.
Yep.
The answer is no. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification
Yo,
bell.
drop
and
some
follow.
W's, man. Let's see some W's before we end this shit.
Join the Discord.
Yo, Nick said, Matty J, will you
This
ever get a
fucking
real
guy,
job?
bro. I got to go to work after this, you fuck.
Pat, you could do it. You could hit end stream and the bottom. You could hit that so I could stay here. Yo, where's the W's in the chat?
GG's, boys. Mr. Senor PP.
Qdoba better than Guac Time's a terrible take.
Horrible take. You guys are the best. Thank you for helping us sit between 100 and 120.
Oh, you promised them the Dougie.
You did.
Oh, God. I know this is getting clipped,
You
bro.
did. You did promise a Dougie.
Well, on the bright side, ball game memes fell off the face of the earth, so you're good.
That is true. If ball game memes is somewhere in there, where did you go? Oh, shit. I'll do the Dougie if... Oh, fuck.
No, you promised, bro. Dean didn't promise anything.
Did not promise a
I
thing.
wonder who the 100 people in here are, to be honest. Do we know any of them? Like,
No, Trunks is one of them.
I hope Trunks is
Joe
in this
Gallo.
chat, bro.
No, Trunks is definitely one of them. He's right
Yeah,
there.
Chunks is there. Yeah, Nick is here. I don't know if Gallo's still here. The other Big P is here. You see that? That there's
Big.
another Big P?
Nah.
Bro, I thought it was you, bro. He was in
There's
the
a Big P
Discord
in
being
Discord,
mad
yeah.
active. I was like, all right, like Pat's in the Discord, fire. Who else is Big P?
My Discord is P. Lou.
Oh. I forget I'm the only person who calls you Big P.
Person.
You know what? Join the Discord. I'll send a video on the Discord
Can't do
right
that.
after
my
this.
You
God.
can't do that. You can't do that. You can't
Free
do
promo, bro.
that. Stop. You can't do that.
I feel like that's a fair.
No.
That's
Nope, you promised.
All right, boys.
You promised.
Gosh darn.
I'm in here. You gotta know me. Who is this?
Yeah.
Let's go. Teach us how to Dougie, Matt.
Cap.
Teach us how to Dougie. Why are you on your
I
knees?
definitely thought you were just going to do it from your chair.
What?
The Dougie.
And you're gonna end it. Right
Why are you on your knees?
like,
Why are you on your knees in front of the camera, bro?
Do the Dougie, bro.
I don't want to anymore. Alright. Someone play the music, bro.
No,
We
we
get
get
copyrighted.
Copyright.
We could sing it. Boo. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me